What's up, team? Let me fix the volume 1 second, guys. Give me 1 second, let me fix the volume. Alright, guys. What's up, team? How are you? What's the volume like? Let me know if the volume works. What's up, team? Sorry, let me know how the volume is. Hey, what's up, James? Hey, listen, I'm not trying to say I'm the greatest trader ever. I'm not trying to say that. But I'm up over 100% in Hertz. Shout out to my man Gavin for dropping that Hertz news. Listen, I'm up over 100%. I'm up over 100%. It feels good, man. It feels good. Listen, super happy with it. And like I said, guys, this is the reality, okay? If the volume's good, let me start talking. This is the reality, right? My man Gavin, there he is. Listen, Gavin and I are outliers, okay? Y'all can say whatever y'all want about us as investors. Y'all can say we're dumb. Y'all can say we make bad trades. Y'all can say we don't know what we're talking about. But the reality is, him and I are both up over 100%. He's up, I think, like, what? Like, you're up, like, what, 60-something%? I'm up, like, 100-and-something% here. And everybody doubted us, man. Everybody told us Hertz was a bad buy. I told people, look, I'm buying 100 shares here. 100 shares. Tiny position, right? If I lose $100, right? But if I win, I could make $100 plus more. And I actually think that Hertz bouncing up $1 or $2 is probably more likely than them just immediately failing. And I've already scaled out of most of it. You know, listen, Gavin, all we do is win, 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 no matter what, bro. That's all I'm saying. But nah, just to put it into perspective, I'm actually pretty hyped about my trading lately. Just to put it into perspective, these are all the trades, aside from day trades, right? These are all the trades I've made in the last 2 weeks. Okay, I bought United Airlines, made 40% roughly, 30-40%. I bought a call option on Walgreens, made like 20-30%. I bought a call option on MGM, made like 40 or 50%. I bought Hertz, made over 100%. I bought MARA as well, and I made money on that one. No, I didn't make money. MARA was the one swing trade in the last 2 days I lost money on. I think I lost like $20, which was like, to be fair, which was like 20%. But like still, the other one was DLPN yesterday, which I made like, I don't know what I made. I made like 30% on that one. And so I might start to do swing trading a lot more, guys. I've just been really successful. I brought my Thinkorswim account up. I deposited $1,400. It's up to like $2,200 right now. So I've made like 50% in 2 weeks on that account. And I'm not going to say this is going to continue, but man, I've been either I've been getting especially lucky, or I'm just the greatest swing trader ever. That's all I'm saying. Right, 100% Luke. That's actually what it was. So for Hertz, I got in at $1.04 on Hertz. $1.04. The logic was Gavin kind of helped me with it too, though. So I got to give him, the man, his credit over there, Gavin. But the logic was that it's Chapter 11 bankruptcy. Okay, so it's Chapter 11. It's a reorganization bankruptcy. It's not a. It's a reorganization bankruptcy. It's not a Chapter 7, and so it's not like the company's just gonna die right now, I don't think. And I think that Hertz is a big name. There's a possibility that it rebounds some, and if I lose $100. That was the logic behind it. Yeah, 100%. In swing trading, it's what I'm doing well at is sector analysis. Yeah, dip buys have been working great. Great news, John. Do you share your swing trades in this channel? I can, man. I do share my swing trades in the channel. The problem that I'm learning, though, guys, and this is the problem that I've been learning with like a lot of people in the trading community, right? Like, here's the reality. Like, a lot of people in the trading community are just weird, man. Like, that's the best way I can describe it. They're just weird. Like, you tell them you have an opposing view to them, and they freak out, man. They absolutely freak. Like, it's so crazy, man. It's like, look, everybody has their own subjective environmental influences that affect their views. People are going to view different things. It doesn't mean anybody's wrong. I mean, obviously, somebody's going to be wrong in the end. Maybe, I guess. But it doesn't matter. Like, people shouldn't get so weird about other people's views. Like, listen, I talked about my United Airlines trade. If you guys, I made a video on beginner business and investing. I made a video before this run up on United Airlines. Back when United Airlines was back down at $25 a share. I made a video, and the video was titled, Why I'm Buying United Airlines, right? And I made this video, and as soon as I published, literally 5 minutes after I published it, some guy gets on there and says, you don't know what you're talking about, and gets super weird, And so I just kind of say, whatever, dude. And then, 2 weeks later, it's up like 40%. And so, like, people could say whatever they want. In the end, you can't argue with the numbers there. And, but yeah, it's something that I'm going to try to build this thing up. I made money with my call options as well. Made $1,000 on United Airlines. Yeah, I made about $500, which feels good, and it also feels good because I covered around the top and I added back some shares on the dips on United Airlines, and that actually worked out really well. Yeah, 100%, James. They've been killing it, man. Dip buys have been working really well, and my logic was sound. Like, people made fun of me for my logic. I'm still holding, just to show you guys, like, I'm still holding 25 shares of Hertz. Ooh, and it is up to 280 right now, man. Feels good, man. Hey. Ooh, what should I do, guys? Hertz is up to 285s right now. Should I sell? I probably should sell. I mean, I'm up like, what, 180%? I'm up like 180, 170% here in Hertz. Maybe not that much just because I've taken profits already. But, yeah, my average price is 104. Just to show you guys. I could show you guys this window if you want to see it real quick. Like, this is my trade on Hertz right now. My average price is 104. I'm only holding 25 shares left. Oh, wait, let me make this so you can see it. Can you guys see that? Yeah, look at that. This right here, I'm the weatherman of stocks. I'm still holding 25 shares. Average entry is 104. You guys can't see my P&L though. Here, hold on. I'm trying to show you guys how much I'm actually up in this if it'll let me. Here, let me just do this. Here, I got you. Hold on. I got you. This is the hard way. I don't know why I'm doing it this way. Yeah, just to show you guys, like, this is Hertz. I've already taken 2 profits. Well, I took one in after hours when I noticed it ripped up to like $1.60. And so I took half off an hour after hours. This is my Hertz position. And yeah, it's small right now, but hey, that's my Hertz position. I'm still holding 25 shares, and I'm just going to let this work. Gavin and I were talking about it yesterday, and I told Gavin, I was like, hey, I think this one could go up to $5. That's like the ideal price target. It's like $4 or $5, just because it's like I don't think it's going to get back to its former glory, but like Hertz is a big company, man, and like, you know, I'm probably, I don't know, I might take the rest off here, guys. What do you guys think? I might take the rest off here. We'll see, but this is my baby right now. Shout out to my man Gavin. We never lose. We never lose. Should I get out the rest here? I probably should, right? And just to show you guys, like, this is not paper. None of this is paper. Like, this is not a paper account. Like, this is a live account. Just so you guys can see the top. This is not paper. This is live. Paper would say simulated. This is not simulated. This is my buying power right now. And, I love it. I love it, man. I'm probably going to take the rest off here, though, man. I don't know. What do you guys think? Let's have the chat vote on this. Should I take the rest of my Hertz position off right now? Should I take the rest of Hertz off? Should I or should I not? Should I hold Hertz? Should I sell? It could go under. Do not sell, bro. Do not sell. Under $100 swing trade. Ooh, man, I don't know, man. That's a tricky one. I need to switch to investing. 100%, dude. My investing has been killing it lately, dude. Like, killing it, man. Like, I've been, like I said, United Airlines made like 40%. Best trade out of all of them. I invested the most in United Airlines, and I called out the logic before this move 2 weeks ago. I have a video if you guys want me to post that video link, because I did call out what I thought United Airlines would do, and then it went up like 40% in 2 weeks. And so I was spot on, exactly right. And I had a lot of doubters there too. But then I did MGM, I did MGM, I did Hertz, I did DLPN yesterday, I did Walgreens Pharmacy, which I made a bunch of money on too. And so yeah, I've been killing it with investing, man. We're gonna start putting out a lot more investing videos, and the whole preface is like, look, I'm not an expert, I'm not a guru, but like, these are what I'm looking at, these are what I'm buying, and so you guys can kind of, you know, check it out. Sell at 3. Yeah, I don't mind that move. We'll see. I'll let it work. I mean, listen, I'm going to give myself a stop of 270 right here. 272. We break under 270, 272 right here. And I'm just going to get out of that thing, man. Like, we break under this. 275 is what I'm going to give myself as a risk. 275 right here. We break under that, I'm going to get out, right? And I'll let it work until that. I'm already up, you know, a few $100, I think, in this trade altogether. But hey, appreciate the sub, 3K. Welcome, brother. Appreciate it, man. Y'all be like 3K and subscribe to the channel. I found out an interesting stat, which is that 45% of you have not subscribed to the channel. How dare you? Hit that subscribe button, guys. Hit the subscribe button. Show support for what we do here. Man, this light makes me look all pasty and sweaty. Looks like I just got done running or something. But like, really, the light's just in my face. Should I turn another light on? I think I just leave this up and I'll just look all sweaty. It'll be alright. Alright, but let's take a look at some other stuff here. Now that you see my brilliant, amazing Hertz trade. The brilliance there. American Airlines ripping up too. Hey, I was spot on with it. Hey, I appreciate the sub. LK, welcome, bro. Appreciate it. I was spot on with my airline call out, man. People doubted me. I think listen, I think we all have our own gifts in investing. Right? I think we do. I think we all have our own. We all have things that we're good at in investing. We have Dave & Buster's, interesting enough, bouncing back here up to 23.50. Retail video game bar kind of thing, kind of like the adult Chuck E. Cheese that sells alcohol, is what Dave & Buster's is. We got United Airlines. Oh, man. Oh, I sold too soon. I sold too soon, man. I remember telling Mitch. What my price target was with United Airlines. I don't know if I told the chat, but I know I certainly told Mitch. So Mitch can verify this. is that when I got into United Airlines at 25.50 is exactly where I got in. When I got in, my price target was like $40. You know, it's $40 was my price target. And we hit that very quickly. My logic was spot on, and honestly, I might start to swing and invest a lot more, and you're going to see a lot more content like this coming out on this channel, just because I've been killing it with swing trading and investing. We also have NCLH, which is Norwegian Cruise Line. So Cruise is back. We got SPR, Spirit. We've got HA, Ha. We got MAC, which is Macerich. Let me know anything else you guys are looking at. PK. We got PK. But mostly we got airlines ripping up here. But we got a lot of gappers, honestly. To take a look at the overall market here, this is the market right now, and we are just ripping up in the market this morning. Let me go ahead and go over the news for the market, and then we'll maybe look at let's look at airline news first, actually. All right, so United Airlines put out a release yesterday in after hours that said that they were going to reinstate flights at 150 plus U.S. Canadian destinations. And so that's pretty good news. Let's see if there's any overarching airline news over just the specific airlines. Let's look at Save. All right, so Barry Diller discussed air circulation on airplanes, believe it's to be a safe environment, and people need to reassess risk profile. Man, you love it when you're right. Look at Dave & Buster's here. Again, play Dave & Buster's. This is recreation stock surge as Americans head outdoors after COVID lockdowns. So yeah, this is just the economy bouncing back a little bit is all this is. I think with that, we're going to see Zoom. We're going to see stocks like Zoom drop, obviously. Like, listen, like when people start to go back to work, you're going to see stocks like Zoom drop. You're going to see stocks like Work drop, Slack drop, once people start to go back. But they've had a huge run up. I know Mitch was talking about these, and he was right. These have run up the last few days since he made that video. So I don't think I'm trying to go against Mitch, because I'm not. He was spot on. But this is what I expect, though, for stuff like today. And I'm not saying it's going to stay down here, but we had once there's some big news about the economy rolling back, Zoom and Work are going to be less needed, And so interesting dynamic there. But there's Zoom down from this news. We got GoGo here. We got AI. We've got PVAC, SPR, MAC, CCL. And yeah, we could just look at the overall market here. So we're seeing a lot of stuff rebound with the overall market. All right, I'm going to go ahead and read this, and it says, quote, U.S. This is all from MT Newswise. It says, U.S. futures rise ahead of jobs report. At 8:30, data was expected to show 7.725 million contraction in non-farm payrolls for May after April's 20.5 million contraction. The unemployment rate is seeing rising to 19.8% from 14.7%. Let's see if these numbers have actually come out yet. So yeah, these numbers have actually come out. Unemployment numbers have dropped. The May unemployment rate is for 13.3% versus 19% expected prior of 14.7%. So way better than expected May unemployment numbers that came out. May non-farm payroll numbers were at plus 2.5 million versus the minus 7.5 million expected. And so way better than expected here on both sides, and the market is ripping up because of it. So yeah, the numbers are good. Unemployment numbers are out. Non-farm payrolls are out. Unemployment rates are out, and they're both better than expected here. Again, we can look at a few other things here and show. Let's see if we can find any other news here. Let me know what you guys think. Market's ripping up today off the good numbers. Yeah, and I want to tell you guys something here. Like, this is what you don't want to be the investor that's so rigid with his stance that, like, even though the market is going against you, you're mad at the market, right? Like, market's just based off of psychology, right? It's not based, I mean, yeah, sure, it's underlying companies, but, like, the market's really just based off of human psychology. That's it. That's all it is, right? And so, sure, it's not going to be a perfect dynamic between health and the stock market. It's not going to be a perfect dynamic between like healthy companies and stocks. It's just not how it is. It's really about like the movie Limitless actually was right, which is it's about mass psychology is what the market is, right? And like when you're trying to predict what's going to happen, you need to try to predict how humans are going to react. Not what you think the company's going to do, but in turn how humans are going to react to what the company actually does. And like that's how you invest in swing trade and day trade. And so with that, you can't be mad at the market. It's just based off of mass psychology. You called UAL, bro. Hey, thank you, man. Hey, very few people are coming out and giving me credit for that, Neff. I had a lot of people doubting that trade, bro. I had a lot of people, man. And everybody told me it was a bad trade. Everybody told me airlines wouldn't rebound. Everybody told me that I was wrong. I didn't know what I was talking about. And that's kind of a good lesson on why you have to take your own stance in the market. You got to take your own stance. You got to do your own thing. You might see things other people don't. And so don't be influenced by what other people say too much. Don't be like me. Maybe I put too much sway over what other people say. But in the end, people know what's up. You should have chose like 3 airlines. Hey, listen, I made my money with it. Listen, I'm very happy with my win. Like I said, sure, I missed out on I missed out on a 50% gain, you know, but like at the same time, I made like 35-40% in airlines. I really can't ask for anything better in 2 weeks. Like it's only been 2 weeks, guys, since I made that video. It's been literally 2 weeks. Like when I made that video, UAL was down here. UAL was down here when I made this video. This was UAL, way down here. And that might not seem like much. It was way down here when I bought it. Way down here. Everybody was telling me I was wrong. And feels good, man. Feels good. But yeah, here's the market. As we say that, though, the market is ripping up big here. Oh, guys, like I said, if you're just now joining us, I also bought Hertz at $1, 104. See? I also bought Hertz at $1 at 104, and that's killing it. I already took profits twice on this one, though. I've already scaled out 75%. I was holding 100 shares. I'm holding 25 shares now, and I'm just going to see if this one breaks 3. Any big drop, though, I'm just going to get out because this has been a home run trade. Shout out to my man Gavin in the chat for you know, bringing this to my attention. Exactly, Daniel. That was exactly my logic. Daniel said airlines are a no-brainer. Society can't survive without air transport. And that's exactly right. That's exactly what I was saying. Is that no matter what anybody says, people can think the economy is going to go down. People can think that airlines are going to fail. But the reality is behind it, guys. And you got to respect this logic. Because this logic, it turned out to be correct. Is that airlines are essential. People have to fly. It's not like cruise ships, and cruise ships are up too, but it's not like cruise ships to where it's a luxury. You know, people have to fly for business reasons and a lot of other things. And so with that, summer's here. People are going to fly more during the summer historically over any other season. They're going to fly more during the summer. People need to fly. They're essential. And we already hit the peak. And so with that, airlines were bound to bounce back. It was a no-brainer. You know, it was a no-brainer. It was an obvious, it was obviously a good pick and a good call out. I'm not an expert though, and listen, I am definitely not an investing expert by any means, but like I've been pretty accurate lately, and it's given me some confidence if you can't tell. But yeah, just to put it into perspective, I am out of all my airlines. I'm the only thing I'm actually holding right now is Hertz, and so yeah, I'm missing out on some stuff. But like I said, in the last 2 weeks, if you've been here watching me, you know all the trades I've made in the last 2 weeks, swing trades specifically. I made United Airlines, made 40%. I made Walgreens, made about 20%. I made MGM, made about 35%. I made DLPN yesterday. I can't remember. I think I made like 20%. I don't remember how much I made on DLPN. And I've traded Hertz, where at this point I've made about 190%. I made about 190% on Hertz right now, about 184% to be exact. But I'll take it. You know, 100 shares, $100 risk, made 100 and, you know, made a lot. made a lot on a very small investment on Hertz, and so I'll take that, you know. Obviously, like I said, I'm not an expert though, and I do want to preface everything I ever say here with like that understanding, because I'm just not. I'm not trying to tell people I'm the greatest ever, unless if you hear me say that, I'm 100% being sarcastic. But I just think that like my logic here, and this is something for everybody to understand with investing specifically, is that in investing, guys, you're going to have a handful of major market catalysts like we've had in the last 6 months, in the last 4 months. You're going to have a handful of them a lifetime. You know, you're going to have a handful of dip buying opportunities like this a lifetime. This one's over. It's not over completely. Some stocks are still down big, and maybe you're going to have some opportunity there. But in a lifetime, you only have a handful of these. And so with that, don't always be a bear. You know, don't always be a bear. Sometimes you can bet the market's going to bounce back, and you can bet that humans are going to make emotional decisions in order to cause that, as well as the government. And you're only going to get a handful of opportunities like this every year, and I think this one's basically over. I'm not saying do it now. I'm not telling you to buy, but I think that you only get a handful of these a year. Or you only get a handful of these every lifetime. And so, you know, you got to make your money on them when they happen. And that's all I tried to do. I didn't make a ton, but I made enough to justify and be happy with it. It's all up to you how you day trade or how you invest. 100%. I know I'm a bit new to the stock game, but I did get 2 shares with Delta and currently made 15 profits. So thinking, would it be a good place to get more shares with it or look at other places? Listen, brother, I don't want to tell you yes or no. Like I said, I am not an expert by any means, dude. I don't want to tell anybody ever to buy or sell. I could say, hey, I'm buying this stock, or hey, I think it's a buy right now. But I'm never going to say, you need to buy this stock right now. I'm never going to say that unless I'm, you know, and like I said, me saying that was just an example. But I'm never going to tell people to buy or sell for liability reasons more than anything. But in the end, you know, it is what it is. I'm very happy with my wins lately. And we'll see what happens. Like I said, I'm still holding this one. We'll see what we get. Let me see if I can find some overall market news today, guys. Let me know if you have anything specific you want me to take a look at. But again, I'm going to go over the market here. Alright, so yeah, there's the market. Let me see if I can find the catalyst. We did have unemployment numbers that came out today, just again, just to talk about it. We did have numbers come out. Trump put out something that said at 10 a.m. he is going to hold a news conference at 10 a.m. on jobs numbers. That's going to be 30 minutes. That's going to be 30 minutes after the bell. That's going to be in about an hour and 6 minutes. Trump's going to hold a news conference on the job numbers. And honestly, the job numbers were good. You know, no matter what people want to say, the job numbers were good. Everything looked good. Yeah, that's what we're getting right now. But yeah, guys, with that said, though, I have a lot of equity in my account now. I've made a lot of money. What else do you guys think? Like, what do you think's good right here? So my other, I think gyms are going to be the next to roll back. I think gyms are going to start to get more traffic. And obviously, if we get another resurgence of cases, gyms are going to struggle a little bit. But name your favorite gym stocks. Does 24 Hour Fitness have a gym, or are they private? Hold on, guys. Let me catch my breath. All right, yeah, there you go. But yeah, let me know what you guys think. I think gyms are going to be the next one to bounce back. I think that with the market resurging, I think that gyms are going to be the lagger because they're kind of in your face, a little bit more risky. But I do think gyms are going to be the next one to bounce back. I might be flat out wrong though, so be careful. But what are some gym stocks? Let me know in the chat. I think that's what I'm going to make a video about those type of stocks coming up soon. Planet Fitness. Oil, I think, is going to come back as well, but I think oil's probably already back, and I think the reason oil is going to come back as well, and I think that's an interesting dynamic, not to talk so fast, but I think oil's an interesting play too. Somebody brought that up because I think people are going to start driving and traveling a lot more in their cars as well, and ultimately as airlines rebound, oil rebounds as well, and I think people are going to start using more gas. They're going to start driving more. They're going to start getting out of their house more, and I can use my family here as an example. So name your favorite oil and gas stocks. I might throw a little bit. What's XON is ExxonMobil. I'm sure they're up today. Waiting for the ETF preview to come out though. Google acquired Fitbit. Interesting. So FIT. Yeah, I'm going to look to buy. What I'm going to look to buy now, guys, is I'm probably going to look to buy some oil calls. Some oil call options. Sun, OXY, XON. I know ExxonMobil is XON. Man, my charts are slow. Sun, Sunoco. That's the next call option I'm going to buy is like... What's Phillips Conoco? What's that one? Hey, appreciate this, Mr. Jorge. Welcome, brother. If it's Jorge or George, my bad. Yeah, I'm probably looking at oil calls today. I don't know. We'll see. That's what I'm probably looking at. I'm buying. Listen, and just to preface the rest of what I'm about to say. I'm looking for options instead of actually investing money in them because I think options are going to have less risk, right? I'm not as confident in oil. We could get a pullback in the market. That is very possible. With that said, though, I think that we're going to have some opportunity here with oil. The U.S. oil fund is down drastically, and so I'm not hating this one. I might look for call options there. For some reason, Exxon is not loading here. What's Chevron? What's Chevron's symbol? OAS? What is OAS? Ooh, it's super cheap. What is this? What is this, John? I'm looking at U.S. oil fund, though. This is down drastically. Drastically. Looking for Conoco. Phillips. What's Chevron, man? I can't find Chevron. I like Chevron probably better than any of them. As like an oil company, but what is Chevron? I know XON. Oh, it's XOM. My bad. That's my mistake. ExxonMobil looks good. Maybe Exxon. CVX is Chevron or is CHV? That's CVX. See, Chevron is just up so much here. Options are going to be more expensive. I like Exxon better. And so I'm probably going to buy some call options of Exxon specifically here. We'll see. We'll see what we get. Let me see if I can do that real quick right now. Alright, so yeah, let me look at the call options. I'm looking at ExxonMobil is really what I'm looking at here. So ExxonMobil call option. They got to sell them. Alright, but yeah, I'm going to look for like late July, maybe August call options. We're at 49s. Ooh, these are expensive. Let me try July 24th. That's a little bit better. So we got a $50 call option. I like that. $51. That looks good too. $52.50. I see. I don't mind $52.50 call option. I'm gonna buy a $52.50 call option for $1.21 each. And so that's what I'm buying here. Let's review that. I'm gonna wait until the market opens to get a better. I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna wait until the bell. You sold Hertz? Where is Hertz? Am I missing it? Ooh, I gotta get out here too. Yeah, I'm gonna bail out of the rest. I'm up so much already, guys. Let me fix this so I can. Let me get on the. Let me. Where's the bid? I'm gonna try to get out on the ask price. See if that works. No. It's not a stop. I don't want to stop. I want just a limit sell. Is it gonna let me out? Let me get the bid. Is probably what I should have done. Alright. So we got auto send, sell the bid. Am I trying to short? Did it exit the position? No. Oh my gosh, man. What do I do here? How do I exit this? Let me switch to a regular chart. It should still show me. Okay, well maybe it's a good thing, but man, did it set a stop loss for me? I hope it didn't. Hold on, guys. I know Mitch is trying to join too, but I gotta get out of this one real quick. Let me out of here, man. How do we get out of this thing? I saw the sell bid. Let's see, sell bid. Let's edit this thing. Limit. Let's do extended, confirm, send. I don't. This is where Thinkorswim can get you in trouble because it's so confusing with these bracket orders. Somebody help me out. How do I find my stop losses? Where do I go? Well, let me find them stop orders. Hold on. Ah, there it is. Alright, let me cancel the working orders. No? Oh, am I filled? Am I out? No, I'm not out. What the heck, man? I just want to get out of this thing. Man. How do I get out of this thing, guys? I don't want a stop loss. Why is it acting like I have a stop loss? Oh, never mind. I'm stupid. This is why. Sorry. This is exactly why. It's because I had 100 shares. I'm only holding 25 shares. I'm going to let it work, though, here, guys. So, I know I'm kind of dumb, but I'm going to wait. Because this is starting to rip up here. No, what it was is I was for some reason I had 100 shares in there. All right. All right, so hey, maybe I should keep holding this thing. This is Hertz. I bought 100 shares of Hertz. Hey, I'm letting it ride, man. Listen, I was about to cover my position, but we are back up here, and I'm only holding 25 shares. Okay, sorry. Jay says you got to put a quarter into Thinkorswim to make it work. Hey, I'm still holding this thing, man. This is great. Honestly, I bought it at $1.04. I bought Hertz. I spent $104 on this investment. I am up. At this point, Hertz is up 200%. Or no, it's up. Yeah, it's up 200%. So we're gonna let it test 3, man. What should I do? Should I sell 3? I probably should, right? That's what I'm guessing. I should sell 3. Sell it. 100%. Yeah, SPY is ripping, guys. SPY's up to 317.40. So look at the SPY. Let me see if I can go over the overall market news. We're going to come back to Hertz, and I'm going to let it test those levels up there. Hold on. Thank you, buddy. Oh, that's great. That looks great. That looks amazing, buddy. Thank you so much.
I did the J.
I'm going to put it right here and keep it always, okay? Thank you. Alright, so first oil, it says sources cited by Energy Intel saying Mexico is not likely to stand in the way of OPEC Plus extension agreement. Like I said, we got the SPY here. And the reason the market is up, just to put this into perspective, guys, is because May unemployment rate was at 13.3% versus the 19% expected, prior 14.7%. And so an improvement all the way around. We did have non-farm payroll numbers come out at plus 2.5 mil versus the expected minus 7.5 million. So way better than expected unemployment and payroll numbers that came out today. Everything's looking pretty solid. Hold on, let me get Mitch in here.
What's up? What's up? What's going on?
What? Chris says I bought $100,000 of United Airlines 2 weeks ago and I've just about doubled the money, made about $95,000. Hey, congrats, brother. Hey, yeah, it was legit, man. That thing ran up. Huge moves. And I gotta look at Hertz. Where's Hertz at?
Wow, Chris, that was a crazy gain.
On paper or real, Chris? Ooh, we're up over $3 for Hertz, guys. Over $3. I'm trading it. We're running it up. What should I do here, team? Should I sell? Should I hold? I'm gonna see if if it breaks under 3, I'm gonna get out. That's my plan. And so I'm gonna set a stop loss here at 292. Is what I'm gonna set the stop loss at. I think that's reasonable. And I think that this is one of the cases that justifies a stop loss at 292.
Yep. Time to play with the house money and give yourself a shot to make a little bit more.
Yep.
But also give yourself a spot that you don't want to go without those profits.
Right.
I think that's a good spot to be in. Whether you set it at 290s, that's a good method there. I like the 290s because you have that little resistance right there that it just like hit a couple times.
Yeah.
So that's a good area. You know, you could get a little dip, but it shouldn't go definitely below 280s now. At least to stay in the bullish terms. Think like we said, you're seeing that run in the SPY. You could see the push to 320s. I think that's where I can kind of see this run, kind of pushing up to it. But really, it's the SPY and every kind of stock getting straight pushed up here pre-market. Now, what I will mention for everyone is that this pre-market move, guys, is pretty massive. And
sorry, we're up to
squeeze.
320 here.
Yep, this is kind of where I'd be looking for it to. You'll see at least some action on the tape, maybe some big sales through the 320s. I would look for that. Let's see. Let's pull up the tape. See what we're seeing.
There's 325s, man.
There you go. There was some profit take there. You see those 2,000 orders going through, 3,000 orders. Those are people taking some profit, smacking.
Hey, nice,
There's
John.
a little push.
Hey, there's 330s. Like I said, at this point, I'm just analyzing where I want to exit. There's 330s. I think 350 is the goal now, but I'm going to get very close to selling here. We're just getting a huge, huge rip up. Home run trade for sure at this point.
All right, team. How we doing? Good morning, everyone. what's going on? If you're new to the chat, definitely say hello. I always like to see some new faces. That's what I definitely like to see. So hello Memphis, hello Gavin. What's going on, Rec? Leo in the house. We got Ben, Chase, Shane, JJ, BIY, John in the house, of course. The other John, the John O. We got S Money, the David Medic. Always appreciate anybody in the house field. We got Chase, David, Fabio, Emily. Oh, I see some new faces. Shane, Craig, what's going on? Crazy SEC man, dude. I like that name. Welcome to the family, guys. You guys can always hit the like, hit the subscribe. That's how you guys can support us.
All right, I'm holding. Man, I missed. Man, get me out of here, man. This is why I wish they did. This is why I wish they did. Here, I just gotta get filled. We're dropping too much. I'm gonna put it at 15s and hope we can get filled there. Oh my gosh, finally, man. Get me out of that thing. That's aggravating, dude. Like, that's stupid. They should just let me, I mean, I've only missed like $8, but they should just let me get out with the market and pre. Still a home run trade, made bank on it, but just exited, as you guys saw, my Hertz trade, killer trade, made like over 200%. But yeah, just exited the last little bit of Hertz there. Yeah, nice, Gavin. Yeah, man, I was trying to hit a limit order. I was trying to follow it down, but I got out. Listen, it was a home run trade. If I missed out on 15 cents, I'll be all right. But yeah, market's ripping up big. We're at 1370s, 1318s. We're gonna see if we can have. Let me see if I can find the market news today. I know we haven't really got it yet. I guess they're not gonna put out an ETF preview today.
All right, guys, I'm gonna be focusing to really nail this open. You guys will see me probably try to do a couple of gap and craps today. So to do that, I really need to be ready for the open. You guys might hear me a little bit more quiet until 9:25, but that's just because I'm really getting ready.
MGM is ripping up. What do we got? We got Mara. Let me see what else we have. And yeah, remember, guys, so Trump is going to hold a news conference at 10 a.m. on jobs numbers. So about 30 minutes after the bell. That's in about 45 minutes. Hey, nice, Bubba. Hey, thanks, bro. Yeah, the next one I'm really looking at here is...
Just 1 second there, John. Thanks for that news. That's very important for all y'all to pay attention to. With that knowledge, I'm even more kind of looking at the open for quick down moves, followed by a quick squeeze in the afternoon with that speech coming into play. That's kind of the look that I have.
Yes, sir. Hey, guys, remember to hit the subscribe button as well. Don't forget to click the bell, hit the subscribe button. Show support for what we do here. Nice, Bubba. Yeah, I got out this morning, Bubba, on my HTZ trade with a 200% win. So killed it with that one. Like I said, the next one I'm looking at is oil. I think as the economy rebounds, people are going to start buying gas more, and you know, oil's going to go up, especially with the improvements in airlines. People are going to start flying more. Overall, the oil industry, I think, is going to bounce back a little bit more, and so I might buy a call option once the bell rings. Again, specifically looking for like a $52 call option on ExxonMobil is what I'm really looking at for 2 months. We're going to give it 2 months, and if we lose, we lose. It's okay. Let me know what you guys think of the chat.
All right, team. I just want to call out an industry here that most don't look at that is going very, very strong today. I see so much volume stacked in this industry that I'll definitely be looking to see if these stocks just continue moving on up. and that's insurance companies. You'll find them under the financial services. Stocks like RE, RNR, and RGA are some of those. Those are in the billions in market cap. They're each up over 2.5%, and the piling in this industry, I could definitely see. So one of the things I try to pay attention to, guys, is whenever I see one of these non-common trades just get a whole bunch of volume piled in them, they usually continue their trend because they don't have these kinds of volume moves. If you look at it on this index or just on any index, you'll find that insurance usually moves very low volume. But right now we're getting a massive volume spike. Another one to look for today, of course, the airlines. Airlines all up a significant amount. Major ones, American Airlines, United Airlines, Save. I'm going to be really looking to maybe get short here, American Airlines right out the gates. I think maybe we get a run up to 22 to test above there. But from that level, I could see this one really knocking down. This one's up way too much pre-market, and whenever I see this kind of extension pre-market, I'm definitely looking the other way. Something else to keep an eye on, guys, the financial sector is up significantly. If you look at this kind of chart or just pull up any financial chart, you'll see that these stocks are ripping. Another stock in the financials is you could look at maybe some global banks. Let's see how they're doing today. You got Bank of America up 12%, Wells Fargo's up 10%, and then you got Citigroup up 8%. Those are the top three I would look in this sector and industry. So I'm keeping an eye on those: Bank of America, Wells Fargo, and Citigroup.
Oh man, it hurts us at 350 now, guys. 350 or 360s. Ooh, man. Good job. Hey, we killed it on it, Gavin. We can't keep watching it and just be bummed out because we made our money with it, dude. So it is what it is, brother. We got this, man. Hey, what's up, Rounder? What's up, dude? How you doing, man? You doing good?
I mean, there's nothing to ever be upset about making gains, guys.
Yeah, for sure.
You know what I mean? Just look back and just say, hey, good trade. That's it. It's not about what I could have had. You know, at the end of the day, you did really good.
Yep.
And if you have a really good trade, keep it like that. Don't try to like knock your own confidence back by saying that, oh, I missed a little bit of the move. You got most of it.
Yeah.
And most of it is a heck of a trade. Even if it goes up to, let's say, $4, we all know that the risk in this stock is for it to have the bottom drop out. So you got to take profit also, especially on a speculative trade like this. All right, guys, I'm catching up with the chat. If there's any ticker you want me to take a look at, definitely put it up in the chat. I'll go ahead and I'll take a look. What do I think of ZI or ZM and Wing? I'm guessing, Jay, that's what you talked about. So, is that WNG? Hold on, let me take that out. I'm thinking that was Wing that you put up, but I'm just gonna make sure. We see K, Pen, UAL. I'll take a look at those.
Yeah, for my options trading friends here, is it better? Is it a bad thing to buy the option in pre-market? Am I allowed to do that on Robinhood? And like, can I do it? And if I do, is there any negatives to it? Let me see if it'll let me.
So what it is going to be a lot of the times is depending on the broker, they allow pre-market options. Some brokers will allow from 8:30 on. But I don't know about TD. What I'd say about that is the open sees the most volatility in the options price. So that you'd have to pay attention to. Maybe pay attention to the last sale, see the amount of volume that went through there, because it could be a big order that went through on the ask and pushed the bid and ask price to separate. I know with options, a lot of the times, I think it's best to try to figure out a good pricing versus just take the pricing you see immediately there. Try to get like kind of a limit order below it, or if you're putting a put, a limit order that's going to be cheaper for the option. That's just what I would like to do when I go and I try to take the options, especially near the open. You can get that volatility fill where, let's say, you're trying to do a call, right?
Yeah.
Let's say if the stock goes immediately down really hard at the open, that can get you a really good price on the option.
Right.
Because what ends up happening is people that are buying that option just for the day, they start selling it.
Oh my gosh, man. Look, it hurts. I mean, I got out at $3.20. All right, it's at $4 now, but man, it's all right. Listen, I remember Gavin. Remember yesterday? I was like, "Hey, bro." I was like, "Ideally, this thing going to like $4 or $5 would be good." That's exactly what we got, but we got our money, dude. But yeah, that's what we got.
I think a big part of it, SPY's still running. Wait, we got to see that. When's it gonna stop? It's still running. Can we get to 320?
Yeah, man. Yeah, the numbers that came out today were really good. It says, this is all quoting from BZ Newswires. It says, "Whoa, that seems to be the consensus about the monthly jobs report. The U.S. unemployment rate contracted 1.4 percentage points in May to 13.3%, far exceeding economists' forecasts of 19.8% and outperforming the 1933 peak that many expected to be comparable. These improvements in the labor market reflected a limited resumption of economic activity that has been curtailed in March and April due to the coronavirus pandemic and efforts to contain it," said the Bureau of Labor Statistics, wrote in one of its reports. But yeah, non-farm payrolls came out that were much better than expected, as well as unemployment rates dropped, right? I think that was it.
Yeah,
so go ahead.
A little bit into that number. I did a little more research because I really wanted to pay attention to. I've been mentioning this, guys. To me, the unemployment number doesn't really matter. It's furloughed workers that matter, because that's what majority of kind of the unemployment really went. And if you really pay attention, you're gonna find out that they don't include furloughed workers in that number. And to me, that's like the complete falsifying, trying to make a number look positive by not including that workforce. Reason why is because they're not actively looking for work, and so they don't otherwise meet the traditional criteria for unemployment.
Yeah, and I can kind of see that. I do think that most of it is based off, like, the stock market's based off of, we talked about this a little bit earlier, but it's based on mass psychology. And so even if there's some fake numbers there, I think people are going to see it as a bullish sign. And I think as the market rebounds, people are going to start to get out the house more. This is going to start to kind of come back down. And I don't know if we're going to go much higher, because really the market has basically, I mean, we're still down from the all-time highs, but we're not that far away from them anymore. You know, the all-time highs are at 339.08. We are at 311, so we're really not that far away. We are about $20 away from it, or about $30 away from it. On the SPY itself, and on the S&P 500, the all-time high here is at on the S&P 500, the all-time high is, let me see, at $3,393.52, and again, we're about $300 away from that, and so not too bad. We're pretty close, and I don't know if we're going to actually maintain those levels, though. I think that's the big thing. I do have some market news today that I can read here, though, and one of them, and this is from MT Newswires, and it says, quote, U.S. stocks were set for an upbeat session Friday as traders digested strong jobs data in the midst of the coronavirus-induced market downturn. Dow futures surged 680 points or 2.6%, S&P futures rose 52.8 points or 1.7%, and Nasdaq futures gained 36.8 points or 0.4% recently. Oil prices rose with global benchmark Brent crude up 4.4% and US West Texas Intermediate up 3.7% recently on market optimism that major producers will commit to further output curbs at a meeting this weekend. And data released at 8:30 showed a surprise 2.509 million rise in non-farm payrolls compared with estimates for a 7.725 million contraction in April's 20.5 million drop. The unemployment rate fell to 13.3% as well. And because of that, we have Work and Amazon that are both down. I think Amazon's down. Let me see. Yeah, we have Work and Amazon that's actually still down some. And so an interesting market right now, guys. It should be a fun day. We got 4 minutes. Let's do this.
Yeah, John O with a question. He's in American Airlines around 15. The one's asking about hold for the weekend. What I would say about that is just consider your decision on whether this is an investment or a trade. If it's just a trade, sometimes it's okay to just take profit, even though you think a stock can continue moving up. Now, if it's an investment, I would definitely look at it more in the long term and consider it the way you took it from the beginning. What would you have been happy to make? Was it 50% profits? Was it 100% profit? Because if you're getting towards those targets, I definitely think you should at least take some off to always let that house money play.
All right, guys, we got 3 minutes. We got about 300 people in here. Smash that like button if you haven't already. Remember to subscribe. Again, guys, we got about 45% subscriber rate. Let's bring that number up as much as we can. If you're here, you should probably subscribe, guys. If you click the bell, you'll get a notification every time we go live, which is, again, every single weekday morning. Let's do this, guys. We're going to be day trading into the open, having some fun with the market. Let's try to make some money today, team. There's the Hertz pullback, so we didn't miss much. Gavin, don't stress it.
All right, guys, just to let you know, health and technology are the only ones in the red. Also, utilities is in the red. Those are the ones that I would be looking for kind of the opposite reaction here at the open. Be careful with those. Those could lead you to thinking the kind of, they might not be so correlated with the market today. That's what I'll tell you guys. Usually they are, and they have been, but today they could not be moving with the market. So you got to pay attention to the price action.
ATM, yes sir. And I don't mind day trading Hertz either, guys. We got about a minute and a few seconds left. I don't mind day trading Hertz. That's not something I'm necessarily against. Hey, I appreciate the sub, Hunter. Y'all be like Hunter. You see him? Hit that subscribe button. Be like Hunter. You know, appreciate the sub, bro. Welcome. If you click the bell, guys, you'll get an alert when we do go live. So remember to do that too. MGM's up big. Market's just ripping up. We're gonna see if we can find some support here for the market. Like, here's the overall market itself. And we're going to see if we can find some support just to show you these levels in pre-market right here at 316.75, maybe 316.50, and then we got this big level here. We break underneath those, we could drop down to like 313.50s here, and I think all of that looks interesting. But we got less than 30 seconds, guys, so good luck. Let's make some money today, team, and let's do it. So Ray, brother, so Tefs stopped accepting US clients, brother. So if you haven't signed up before, they're not going to let you sign up again, unfortunately. There's the bell, guys. Let's do it. Let me get my windows up here and get everything ready, team. I frozen here for test? What's going on? There we go. I was gonna panic here. Alright. Yeah, I made a nice little $270 yesterday in gross. There we go. We'll keep that up. Alright.
I'm trying to get in here, but of course I'm getting some issues right here, internet right now. I'm trying to get in AAL. I'm already missing it.
Alright, so yeah, it looks like us exiting there, Gavin was the right move. There goes Hertz ripping down. The SPY itself is dropping some too. We are down to 317.30s. Nothing super significant yet, but we are getting a slight drop. If we break the lows at 317.18, that might be an interesting play, and I might look to like microchip stocks to see if I can scalp some of those. I'm also going to look at Uber because I do think stuff like Uber is going to bounce back with the market itself. So maybe I'm looking at like Lyft or Uber here. And so I'm watching both of those. And again, if we get a rip down here, I mean, man, what is up with this today, man? Weird. I'm going to reset my TEFs. There we go. Alright. MU coming close to these lows here. We jump in at this level. I'm going to short under like 75. So alright, so we get a market break here on the SPY. I'm going to short into it with 500 shares. We'll see what happens, but that's what I'm looking for. Alright, we did get a break on MU. The big thing here, like I want to short into MU, but I'm also looking at the market itself here. $64s. There's AMD. Let me see MU. 52s. All right, let's give it a little bit of time. Oh, let me see about my ExxonMobil short or long position. Oh man, now my call option is 320. That's way too expensive for that, man. I'm not trying to buy that right now. Let's see what else we got. Let's see US oil fund. I'm gonna try that. I'm sure options are gonna be much cheaper on this. All right, there's the market starting to rip up and break highs here. So the market's actually pretty strong. Let's see about July 24th. What are we at now for US oil fund? Okay, so I think, yeah, I think a $30 call option for July 24th is fine. I'm gonna buy. No, I'm gonna buy one. See if it fills me. Oh, they're making me do two-factor.
Alright guys, I'm having some platform issues here for myself, so I would be looking to short AAL up there by 22, but can't get in, so I'll let you guys know if I can get something working here.
Sorry, I'm trying to see if I can fill in my options trade. I don't think I did. Yeah, Thinkorswim's having issues too. My Thinkorswim's frozen too, unfortunately.
Yeah, a little bit beyond annoyed there. Already be up about 50 cents on AAL. Was gonna short it big here. Look at that crack. Not even gonna be able to trade today. I'll just talk about charts.
Yeah, me ripping up and breaking highs here. Yeah, mine's frozen too, actually. It happens. I've seen Robinhood freeze, Webull freeze, Thinkorswim freeze, and so I think let me go check out to see what's going on.
That's just how it goes. The day I wanted to get short really quickly through the open, not going to be able to.
Yeah, 1 second, guys.
GE, Jono, I'll just check out charts for you guys then. Yeah, that one really flipping down. Maybe look for a VWAP reject if it pops back above the VWAP. But 20 million out the open. Definitely some people kind of taking some profits there. You got to remember, GE is one that a lot of people, when it was down at $6 and $6.50s, they were loading in. So wouldn't be a bad area to take resistance profit here on the daily chart of GE. I think that's what you're seeing. You saw all the airlines just flip down there. Definitely would have made some great money here out the open, but not going to be able to knock them down. I'll try to pay attention and see what else I see out there.
Yeah, their servers are down, unfortunately. So I'm going to put Webull up, see how many trades I have there for now.
There you go, Jono. Killing it on that JetBlue. Congrats, man.
Alright, so let me see how many. I don't even know how many day trades I actually have. Hold on. I'm not signing in a new device. Hold on, man. Weebull's being stupid. Yeah, it happens, guys. Like I said, over the years, I've seen Robinhood do it. I've seen TD Ameritrade do it. I've seen all of them do it. It's inevitable to a certain extent. They're always gonna have server problems sometimes, and it is what it is. Let me see what we got here though for Webull. I might just trade on there until I figure something out. I also have money on Thinkorswim. Should I take a day trade on Thinkorswim, guys? Do you guys want to see that? I don't mind doing that here. Let's have some fun with it. I gotta find something I really like here on Thinkorswim, but we can try. Is that what you guys want to see? You want to see a day trade on Thinkorswim here? What do we got? I'm thinking MU as it pulls back down to 30s, depending on what the market does here. I could scalp a little bit of MU. I wonder how many shares I could actually buy, though. HTZ breaks under 280s. I might short into that. And we'll see. Or I can't short into it on Thinkorswim, actually. Yeah, mine are still down, guys. So let me know when your TEFs is back. Yeah, I'll trade Thinkorswim. Probably Thinkorswim's where I'm going to go chase. As long as they give me shorting leverage and let me short, I'll do it. What's up, Abby? Yeah, it is what it is. It happens. Let's see what else we got. Yeah, they're having server issues. I went to their chat room and looked and see, and they were having it. Alright guys, so we're waiting here. The market hasn't really done too much. It's actually been moving up mostly. Same thing with a lot of these other moves. I could trade on Thinkorswim, so that's what I'm looking at. I was really thinking about MU. I wonder how many shares I can buy with 2,000 shares. I'm terrible at math, guys, so let me see how many. I guess the way to do that would be to buy. Would try to buy, what, 100 shares of MU and see if it'll let me. No buying power. Okay, yeah, that ain't gonna work. Buy 50 shares. Let's see if that works. No. How many shares can I buy? 25, maybe? No. Well, I tried to catch it. 15. Yeah, and let me buy 15 shares. Great. But 15 shares isn't going to do anything, though. That's the problem. Wrong stock to do it on. I like the move. Alright, Tefs is back, guys. Tefs is now back. Alright, remember, guys, listen, I know we might have all missed some stuff here, but that's okay. American Airlines breaking highs here. I might jump in long on American Airlines depending on how it moves, but we are finally back on Tefs. We are finally back rolling here, and I'm going to let Thinkorswim take a back seat so I can actually day trade now. There we go. We are back. Alright, guys. Let's actually trade some. I'm going to let this one just roll here and just hold that. We're going to see if we can take some more. I'm anticipating a bounce here on MU. I'm in with 300 shares here. We're going to try to ride this thing up quickly and make a little bit of money here. I made a small loss at the bell when it was frozen. Alright, I'm going to get out half of my position here. I'm going to hold this last 100 shares, see if we can continue to get a rip up. 40s, see if we get 50s. When MU's just ripping up here. I want 50s here. We're gonna go for 50s, but man, huge move up here. I'm gonna get out here. So nice little $60 win. I'm up like 10 bucks in my Thinkorswim account too. Alright guys, we are back. Nah, that was Thinkorswim, brother. I could day trade on Thinkorswim. I just don't have enough leverage. I got like a few thousand in Thinkorswim. I could try. But yeah, finally they're back. Let me see what else we got. Alright, so I'm glad I got out of NU there. Completely nailed it. Market bouncing up, breaking highs here. Did I get filled on my Robinhood trade? That's what I really want to know. Because, like, I wanted to buy it. Did it fill me? looks like Robinhood's down, or maybe my internet is. I like this dip buy here for MU2. Okay, yeah, it failed me on my USO call option, which is fine. Glad it did. We're down to 91s on MU. I like this dip buy here as long as we think the market's going to bounce back. I'm going to buy 500 shares here and see if we can get a quick win on MU. There's 90s. See if we get up to like 54 is all we want. 54s.
Alright guys, just scalp that spike there in AAL.
I just took half off of my MU trade. I'm holding 200 shares left. We caught most of 54. We're about break even in it right now, but
Trying to play scalps in AAL.
I'm gonna give this 1 second. I want to see it bounce here, and then I can just get out relatively close to break even. What are you guys getting into today, team? There's 93s. Alright, we're about break even now. Yeah, Thinkorswim's acting a little weird with the level 2 now, too. I think they're just having issues today. Hey, thanks, Brandon. Thanks, brother. Yeah, man. Everybody doubted me on that HTZ trade. Hey, nice greenery. Hey, congrats, bro. Like I'm saying, man, everybody doubted me. I'm gonna get out here. Just keep it break even on the day. But yeah, bro, glad somebody took advantage of some of it with me and Gavin over here. Everybody doubted us, man. Alright, we'll see if the market starts to squeeze back up here. We're getting some pullbacks to previous resistance levels. What else we got? Robinhood just crashed down 50 bucks. Yeah, that's what I was saying. Robinhood was acting funny for me too. So it's not just taps, it's a lot of platforms. Thinkorswim's acting kind of wonky for me too here. And so yeah, it just kind of happens, guys. This type of stuff happens in the market. You know, it's gonna be down sometimes, and it is what it is. You just gotta kind of, yeah, all platforms laggy today. Level 2 slow in most. Yeah, for sure. Just kind of weird stuff. Probably has to do with the overall market, I'm guessing. Just crazy moves. Trade Zero is laggy too? Yeah, for sure. Yeah, it's all up and, you know, it is what it is. It happens. I might have to get out of my other day trade I took on MU. I'm going to give it 1 second to work here at 55.50. I might jump in long on this end and try to just hold it above the $0.50. I'm in with 500 shares at 55 for MU here. And we're going to try to hold and take profits fast and then just use a risk level of 53.50 for a VWAP bounce here on MU. Here we go. Boom. Nice. Took profits a little bit there, holding 200 shares left here. Up to 67s. Beautiful. We'll see what else we got. We're getting a pullback. I'll probably hold the rest break even. There's 60s again. Let me know what you guys are trading today, guys. I'm trying to give this over 75. I'll probably take a little bit more. But up slightly. We're going to see if we bounce right here is all we want to see. So just to show you guys the trade, I'm looking for a bounce up after this 550 level. So like I'd like to see it move up here. And it might not happen. I've already taken profits once. But like that's what I'm looking for. So hope you guys can understand that. There's 60s, 61, 63s. Okay. Come on. 65s. It's been a little swingy, but we're giving it time. Is beautiful. There we go. All right, let's get over at 70. I want 75 is ideally what I would like to hit here. 75. I don't know if I'm going to get it, and if we break down anymore, I'll probably just exit and keep the trade pretty close to break even. But you know, we'll let it work here. Like I said, I think we want to see a bounce right here at this half dollar at 53.50, and we might not get it. And if we don't, you know, it's not the end of the world.
Finally back up some here. Definitely having some issues today. Seeing the AAL really reject there from the 2278s. I really cracked the vig at 22. I'm gonna look for another push up here, see if we can get back above 2250 before a crash completely. But it's definitely looking like it's starting to take that downturn. We've already made about $43 scalping the top there. Got in there at the 60s and the 58s. And then just scalped it down. So now I'm just looking for a bounce, but we're not getting it right here. Just complete washout. I'll try to look for a different one because it's just already at the VWAP. Would like to see one that's at resistance.
I just took a little bit more off of my MU trade, holding 100 shares left.
Breakdown there in AL. I'm gonna look for another breakdown in different stock, like CCL.
I just took 100 shares off of my MU trade, still holding 100 left. Small win, but a win nevertheless. I'm gonna get out here, close to break even on the rest. Up $30-something, very small. Thank you, buddy. Thank you. That is. Hold on. Why don't I open this once I'm done working? Okay? Can I do that? Yeah. You wanna say hey to everybody? Come here.
Hey, so I put the cover on that, and there's something in there, and after you open that, there's something.
That's great, buddy. But hey, why don't you let me work? Okay? Thank you. I'll play with you after the stream, buddy. Okay? Maybe I got scared out of MU. I don't hate this with the market bouncing back here. Doesn't look terrible. I'm gonna jump in a little bit more here with 500 shares. We're gonna try to ride this thing up. See if we get up to 75 is what we want to see when MU. There's 68s, 70s. Alright, I like this. I like it. 71s.
Looks like cannabis is trying to rip out here. Might take it with the SPY ripping also.
Boom, there's 73s. I'm going to take a little bit more off here at around 73. I'm holding 200 shares left. Market's breaking highs. Should drag me up some. I got to get out there. Made about a few bucks, up $45 in the day. Small. Hey, I appreciate the sub, Cameron. Well, welcome. Appreciate it. Hit that subscribe button, guys, if you haven't already. Click the bell. We do this live for free every day, right here on YouTube. So smash that like button, hit the subscribe button. Glad I got an MU there. I'm still holding this in Thinkorswim. If you guys can see this, anything over 10 bucks, I'll just exit. But I think I can let it test 53.50 and have some fun here. But you know, not looking super strong.
All right, starting to see the industrials.
Yeah.
Crack a little bit there.
I got out of my 15 share MU trade on Thinkorswim. We're gonna go back to regular trading here. Yeah, oh yeah, guys, an announcement. Remember, Trump's speaking in 5 minutes. In 5 minutes, he's talking.
You know, it's probably going to be a little bit bullish with that report coming out
Hey, I appreciate the sub, Rahish. Thank you, brother. Appreciate it, man. Yeah, my son's cool. Thank you, guys.
AAL just getting hit there hard. Want one more bounce in these airlines, but I'm not getting it. Did you see his rejection there? Looks interesting. Might take this 200 shares. Yeah, I like it. Let me see if I can get 80 right here. If I can get 80, I'm gonna get into CGC, guys. 76 on the bid.
I don't know where is he speaking, honestly. I know he's doing some type of, I think he said he's talking about the numbers that just came out today, and so I think we're actually going to get a big bullish rip in a lot of stocks following that, like Mitch said. You know, he's never going to say anything negative, I don't think, and so I think it's just going to pump the market up a little bit more, and we might get some drops after that, but...
Can I just have that? It might have did something.
Yeah, that's fine, buddy. Appreciate the sub, NB. Thank you, brother. Welcome, guys. Thanks to my dog, I just spilled hot coffee on my lap. I think, yeah, hey, it happens.
Oh, I've been there.
We trade some small caps, Ali. Mostly when you see us trade small. Like yesterday, I bought DLPN, made 20-30%. Day before that, I bought MARA, made a little bit on that one. Recently, made about 180% on Hertz. You know, so yeah, we buy small pennies. We buy penny stocks sometimes.
Alright guys, I'm short here on CGC. I want to see it hold 85s now, not above 85s. Got in there at 80, 200 shares. Looking for it to get knocked down here. Looking for that direction right back down towards the 650s. Let's see if we get it. Wells Fargo looked like it's trying to crack. You could see a nice crack in these financials right now. I'm also looking at that for potential scalp in Citi. I know Citi was up about 6% this morning. I felt it has nobody's business to be up there. You're starting to see some flip in lodging also. Maybe check out the resorts and casinos. LVS struggling. Let me see MGM. Yeah, look at that downturn in MGM. Definitely starting to see these flips. One that I'll be looking to crack big is CCL. All right, guys, we'll try to get CCL if we get back above VWAP. Definitely try to grab some if I can. All right, for this CGC position, we're going to put a stop at 89 and just let it work. If it cracks, it cracks. So get us a nice crack. If not, let it stop us out for a 9-cent loss and keep a lot of this profit that I have. Just want to play with some of the house money here. We shouldn't get back up to that resistance, and I don't want to be up there because then the squeeze could come really quickly to 17. There's CCL pushing up there.
All right, sorry guys, I had to get my wife to occupy my son a little bit while we're working. Here's 9 a.m. guys, and here's one thing I'm thinking about. I'm buying 100 shares of MU here, and the reason I'm just buying 100 is because I think when Trump speaks, it's going to pump the market up a little bit. I'm not 100% sure, no pun intended, but I did buy 100 shares, and it's such a small trade, we can just kind of let it hang out and see what happens here relative to my account and everything else.
All right, I'm gonna look for one more push here in CCCL up there to 2170, maybe 75, and then I can risk off at 22. Let's see what happens here. At the end of the day, what I'm trying to do here, guys, is take a smaller position here, find out trend, and then I can worry about sizing it to a bigger position once I get trend from the SPY. Like John said, this could cause some stocks to spike, so that's why I'm trying to limit the risk, and that's what I think I'd advise a lot of people to do during any times of speeches.
Yes, sir. I appreciate
You
it.
still play, just play with limited risk.
Juan, where are you located, brother? John, yeah, I wasn't. I had it muted. I was talking to my son.
All right, guys, short a little bit of CCL there. Want to get more, but had to take a quick trade there. So I got in a little bit, just 100 shares. Looking to increase if we get it back above VWAP. But if we just flush out here, I want to be able to have gotten in the trade. So I took 100 shares there to give myself an entry.
Yeah, I'm just kind of giving you guys a heads up. So I'm nailing it with this MU trade. I've already made a few $40-something, and I just took partial, and I'm holding 100 shares because, again, this is one of those opportunities that presents itself in the market where if you understand what's going to happen with some of these fundamental catalysts like speeches and stuff like that, then you can front load onto some of these positions. I'm going to take another 40 off here since I'm up so much already in this trade, and gonna hold 50 shares left, see if we get a move up to 75 again, and just try to ride that up. But yeah, up about $100 on the day, and I'm sure Trump's speech is probably going to influence a lot of these in a positive way. So all right, there's 70s. Since I've already scaled out of most, I'm still holding 70. I'm still holding 50 shares, but that's it. We're gonna see if we get a move closer to 54 now. I'm just going to get out here, guys. I think I've made enough. I'm up $96 on the day, so pretty close to 100. Went ahead and exited the rest of that position there, and we're going to see what else we can find today. Well, I mean, then Juan, there's always TEFs and TradeNet packages. I mean, listen, they're not for everybody. U.S. citizens are no longer allowed to sign up, but I think that probably makes them even more legitimate for overseas clients because it shows that they're following what, regulation states, and so it means they're probably, like I said, I think it seems, in my opinion at least, it seems like they're a little bit safer now too. But if you want to check them out, you can check out this link. There's a lot of different packages. I suggest starting out small. The base package is $3.99, and once you're approved, you get $14,000 to trade with the funded account program. Again, U.S. people can't sign up for it; it's only overseas. But with that, there's no PDT rule. You can short stocks for $400 in the funded account program. You're going to get $14,000 to trade with, and it's going to operate kind of like a prop firm. So there's a 70-30 split. There's a max loss of 700. But again, you're spending $400 to get 14K, and I think if you want to try a different option than what you're using, I think it's probably the cheapest option, where you're going to get to trade the most. I'll check that out, Jonathan. Let me see what's up with that. But yeah, that's the same platform we're using. Luckily, we were grandfathered in because we had already signed up. But yeah, it's the same platform we're using. It's this right here. Is them.
Alright, guys, just stopped out of CGC there at 90s. $18 loss, good measurable loss there. Looks like we're going to get a test here of the resistance, and that's really where I didn't want to get in, still be in, because the squeeze could happen there to 17. So let's see what happens here in the SPY, but out of that CGC position, still in Carnival.
New U.S. clients can't sign up, George, and so if you're new, yeah, no stress, Juan. Hey, listen, we make a commission if you sign up. Just like I said, full transparency. We're not, everything we do here is free. Like, we don't sell a course. We don't sell a service. Like, but we do post referral links for different companies that we, support and agree with. And so, if you sign up, I appreciate you. But don't feel any obligation to. Like I said, I mean, it's not the perfect platform for everybody, but there's a lot of benefits where a lot of times new traders lose accounts anyway, and so it's just a cheaper way to get started. You're going to get a lot of buying power. You're actually going to be able to short stocks, which is why I initially switched over to them. But yeah, new US clients can't sign up. If you're a previous client like me, I get to keep my account, obviously, which is why I'm trading on it. But new US clients can't, unfortunately.
Alright, be careful here, guys. Starting to get a push here. Just want to be smart. Don't want to let it go all the way up to 22 here. Need to see a rejection from the 75. That's more than fine.
As for whether you can sign up or not, Juan, I'm not sure, brother. You probably want to ask them, is what I'm assuming. But yeah, there's the rip in the market. SPY's moving up. And remember, guys, hit that subscribe button. We do this live for free every day. We're slowly moving towards 400 or 24,000 subscribers here, guys. So if you appreciate the love, hit the subscribe button, team. What's a fade? A fade is this. Let me draw it out real quick. A fade is this, okay? So you have a move here. And just to give you a quick example of a fade, let me find one. Okay, here's one. Okay, so a fade is when, here's the VWAP. This purple line right here is the VWAP, okay? A fade is when you're in a downward trend like this, and you pull back to the VWAP here. You see it pulls back to the VWAP. That's where you enter your short position here. You enter your short position there, and then you get a nice rejection back down. A lot of the time it's going to test that low of the day. So that's all a fade is. So you're basically waiting for a pivot back to the VWAP where you're shorting. That's all it is. Yeah, SPY's at the high of the day. I'm going to wait for a surge up for me to attack that.
I still don't think he's talking yet. I'm trying to listen in. Add it to the CCL trade. Now I got to keep it to the 80s, 81s.
There goes US oil funds starting to break up, so if I can get a nice little win here on my option trade on Robinhood, I'm going to take that off too. No, he is not speaking yet. Still waiting on the overly tan man. Sounds like a superhero name. The overly tan president man. You know? Alright.
Alright, gotta be careful here, guys. Starting to get a little spike here. See if we get a rejection here. If not, just gonna get out.
Yeah, MU's breaking out. I wish I would have held a little bit there, but it happens.
Yeah, it's been a wild day. That's to say the least.
Pounder. Iodine. Yeah, man. Carrie says, hey, I'm down $100 on VXX. Do you think the market is going to keep growing upon the pandemic riot? I think the market was down a big amount. And I think we're coming to the very end of the push back up. It happened faster than I even expected, but I did make a lot of good long positions in the last 2 weeks where I made huge percentage wins on them, specifically United Airlines, Walgreens, MGM, and Hertz. Right? I went long on all of those. Now, whether the market continues, it depends. You know, I think we're getting closer to the lifetime highs, and I think with that, we have less room to grow But again, I think the economy still has a lot to recover from, and so if you go with that, you know, the market could very well start to bounce back even more as people start to become more active. They start to, you know, boost the economy with spending a little bit more. They start to spend more. They start to buy more gas. They start to fly more. They start to take more trips. I think that is usually what happens during the summertime. And so with that, if that stuff does happen, we could see a continuing move up. At the same time, I think the higher we have gotten, the more risky it is to bet that the market's going to continue going up. And so at this present time, I'm not holding anything. But, you know, we'll see. I could see it going up more. I could also see it dropping more. I'm kind of torn right now. So with that said, I'm not buying anything right now. But we'll see.
All right, guys, getting a run up here. Might just get out here over the 22. I'm staying in it right now because I'm just seeing this price action. It's really not ripping. It's just more along just catching traders right now, consolidating. But we could get a rip right here in the SPY, and that's the only thing that's concerning if we do get a rip through the high.
I'm going to jump in MU with 200 shares. Again, I'm approaching this very light because really the speech could influence the market so much. I'm just trying to get, you know, 20, 30 bucks on this one over 54 again, and then just jump out of it while I can. For MU, we're already pretty extended up there, but I think if Trump does start to pump the market up, some of these are going to get influenced by it. And so that's what I'm kind of betting on here. I'm in with only 200 shares, though, about break even right now. Yeah, no worries. What'd you start on, Rounders? What you talking about, brother? Alright, we get under 80s, I just gotta sell. Hey, I appreciate the sub, Justin. Welcome, man. Appreciate the love, dude. Yeah, I probably just got to get out of here. I lost 30 bucks, 28 bucks on this one. Small. First loss of the day, though. Alright. Just to show you guys, this is my account right now. We'll see what else we can find. I mean, I don't hate any moves right now, but we're still kind of waiting and seeing how this is going to affect the market. Big drop there. Now, I do like the pullback on MU. Let me take a few hundred shares here. I'm in with 300 shares now. We're going to try to ride this thing up. I can hold the $50 as my risk, but I'm in with just 300, so pretty small still. Ideally, a bounce back up here would be beneficial. About break even. And up a little bit. 69, 70s, 72s. I'm gonna get out half here. Hold about 100 shares left. Try to ride this thing up. Alright, so yeah, I'm going to get out the rest there just because it was a small position. But yeah, right back up to where I was, up $90 on the day. I appreciate the sub, Paul. Thank you, brother. Shout out to Paul. Appreciate the subscribe, brother. Welcome, man. Thank you. Hey, nice, Robber. Hey, good luck, dude. Yeah, HTZ, I'm done with that one, man. Listen, I made 200% on HTZ. I can't ask for anything more than that, really, guys. I bet 100 bucks. I made 200. You know, can't really ask for anything better. Am I holding anything right now? Or is this just from the HTZ trade? Oh, no, I'm good. Okay. I saw a yeah, that was a mistake. Okay, I'm fine. Big drop on MU. Big drop in the market. I'm surprised. But at the same time, we are up a huge amount. Hey, what's up, Paul? Hey, yeah, welcome, brother. Yeah, we're just a free resourcing community, dude. So, you know, you listen. You're gonna go to a lot of different places and resources for traders, right? And almost all of them are going to tell you that they've got some super secret strategy that will help you make millions in the market if you just follow their super duper secret strategy that nobody else knows about. The reality is all strategies are publicly available already. You know, there's no super secret strategy anymore. They're all available out there. And so what we do here is we're just a free resource and community, brother. So if you like that, if you appreciate that, you want a place that, you know, like we post referral links for other services and platforms that we agree with, but we don't sell anything ourselves. We're not experts here. And if you want a good place to just chill and like learn about the market with us, you know, trade, you know, you're at the right place, bro.
Yo, hit that like, hit the subscribe. Like always, guys.
Yeah, learn how to trade in 1 week with 6 million easy steps. Yeah, I just made a Facebook ad, and people hate on me for Facebook ads. It's kind of funny, but my Facebook ad goes something like this. I wonder how much prop money, or basically, I wonder how much fake movie money penny stock gurus have ordered off of eBay so they can try to sell naive new traders their penny stock courses. You know, do you want to make $1 billion? No, I'm just kidding. Come watch us do everything for free here at Beginner Trading. That's the nutshell of my Facebook ad. And people have liked it so far. But it's true, man. I really wonder how much fake prop money penny stock gurus have paid for. You know? Because it's like if you ever see a guru with stacks of cash in a backpack, they're lying. That's fake money they've ordered off of eBay. Plus, anybody with real money like that doesn't actually carry it around. They keep it in a bank account. Mostly, you know. A few examples. A few outliers there, but a large majority of them.
Hey, man. Like I said, man, no beard, no profits.
Right. I gotta rub this thing, you know. The beard is certainly what helps me win every day.
Wisdom, man. As
Yeah.
it grows.
Yeah. Alright, so honestly, MU is actually what we call a rebound bounce setup. Now, I'm going to take a few here of MU, not a ton, 200 shares, save yourself some commissions. And I'm going to keep myself a risk of 44 right here, 44 or so. So about $20 risk, $23, $25 maybe.
yes. Duck Dynasty, Uncle Sai. Yeah, he's a genius. Can I get Sai on trading, please?
AT&M. AT&M's too cheap for me, bro. I'm scared to trade AT&M. It's too cheap. That thing's 30 cents, man. 35 cents. I'll pass on that one. Not my style, dude. Not my style, bro. I'm more of a mid and high cap trader. I trade some penny stocks, usually swinging them, or like a short-term pre-market trade. But you know, I don't day trade penny stocks that much. I think that is probably the least percentage. I think traders have the lowest chance of actually succeeding when they day trade penny stocks, and people promote penny stocks just because it's easy to flash a bunch of big percentage wins, and try to sell people, you know, penny stock courses with a bunch of fake money, and I think that is the toxic aspect of the trading culture. And I'm not against courses, you know, I'm really not. Like obviously, like TradeNet has a course, but they actually have a bunch of other stuff that comes with it, which makes it extremely valuable in my opinion. You know, I'm not against anybody selling a course, and I think if you understand the market well enough and you actually have decades of experience, then selling a course is understandable. But all these people, all these little teenager looking dudes that look like they've been trading for about a year, trying to sell people some super secret strategy is just nonsense, man. And it might take people a while to really learn that, but that's the reality. I'm not hating on penny stocks. I'm just saying I think it's the lowest percentage play, and I think objectively speaking, even if you trade penny stocks, you're going to understand that. I'm not saying you can't make money with them. I'm just saying it's harder to make money with them, you know, and it's there's a lot more risk certainly with them as well, you know. Ooh, man, I gotta get out here. I got out. Like I said, that's where I was gonna exit. Lost about 20-30 bucks on that one.
Still listening, like always. My man Trump a little late.
Hey, a teenager with a beard like John. Hey, that's a compliment, brother. I'm 30 years old, man. I wish I looked like a teenager, brother. If I shave, I kind of do, you know. But I'm talking about like the guys that are actually teenagers that are trying to act. I'm talking about people like Caleb Maddox, you know, doing fake sales calls and all that stuff, you know. Did it fake me out? It did. I'm not gonna allow this to happen, guys. I'm not gonna allow it to happen with MU. Alright, I'm in with 500 shares here. I'm gonna make my money back, or maybe lose it all. We'll see. There we go. Alright, 500 shares of MU. Chris, you're shorting against my long setup? How dare you, bro? That hurts my feelings, dude. It's alright. Alright, there's 80s. Like I said, we just need a little squeeze up. I'll take profits here, but we need it up to like 60, 61 or so before I really get out. And under the $0.50, I'm going to exit the rest too. Jack, please stop banging there, buddy. Thank you.
Alright.
There's 58s. I'm about break even here. There's 58s. We just went at 60, 61 before I can get out. MU's trying here, but I thought we would be influenced by the market a little bit more, but the market's just kind of chilling. Ooh, whoa, I looked the other way. We're down 30 bucks. Yeah, this is probably where I got to be very close to exiting.
Okay.
The market's falling
Alright.
down a little bit.
John, I gotta at least CBSN here pushing a really good story that came out of New York. I don't know if you heard about it. Just want to inform the chat. So really, at least positive sentiment numbers from New York's death rate. Today would be the first day that they will not be reporting a death. And I think that's going to be something brought up also by Trump in his speech. Look out for that in the speech. Definitely a positive sentiment. Probably going to be created from that.
Yep. Yeah, I got spooked out of MU and I just jumped right back in it. I don't know if I'm revenge trading. I don't think I'm mad or I'm revenge trading. I think I'm just trying to catch the breakout when it happens over 59, and if it doesn't happen, I'm okay with kind of dwindling it down a little bit. Because I think if it does happen, we're gonna get a big rip up. But try to be patient with it, but this ain't working out for me right now. Yeah, most people actually enjoy the background music. Yeah, we are here for the music, not John and Mitch. Yeah, that's right. I'm the best DJ in the world, you guys know. But yeah, if anybody's about to complain about the music, like I said, I think we got a large majority of people that actually come here to chill and listen to music. And, you know, hang out with us, you know. But I think more people certainly like the music more than dislike it. It's a little divisive, though. Yeah, I mean, I don't want people following my trades. I mean, I'm not trying to be a guru that gives out picks. I'm just not that guy, man. Like, I'll talk about my trades, and sure, I'll talk about my biases like everybody else, but you know, I'm never gonna be like, you need to buy this stock right now. That's not what we do.
All right, team. Being put out right now is demographic data on the virus. It's going to show that 75 plus, anything in the red, Black, African American, or Hispanic and Latinos are leading the breakdown of deaths in COVID. Something definitely that got put out. The White House is telling states to put out demographic data from COVID.
Interesting. Ooh, man, I look the other way and I'm immediately down in MU, man. I just looked the other way at the wrong time. I think I'm attacking MU, but I probably shouldn't. But yeah, down 40 bucks. I was up about 100, but, you know, kind of gave it back some. Still holding my USO call option, which is looking pretty good right now. I think I gotta just wait for some momentum now, so you're gonna see me kind of slow down a little bit. Yeah, maybe you were right, Chris. You might have been right, brother. I'll give you props. You were right. I was wrong. You were smart. I was dumb. Yeah, no, I'm just messing with you. I'm gonna put my glasses on to hide my tears. You know.
Alright, guys, just added a little bit there to CCL. Started seeing a drop there. So now I'm in about 300 shares at 21.84. Got to really manage this one. This is a bigger position. Looking to add somewhere near 22s here. If I can get in the 90s, close to that 22, I'll look to add a little bit more. Hopefully bringing my price up in the 90s so that I can hold up here. Gotta be careful, of course, if we see quick flips, because that could be because of the speech. But I think a lot of the positive sentiment was already put out. But let's see what happens here. Really, I don't think anyone knows which way this is heading. One thing I will mention, we did get a huge breakdown in TLRY in the cannabis sector. That one dropped about 40 cents on one candle. Just want to let you guys know about that. All right. Definitely opening up a little bit more of a risky position here, but taking a swing.
Yeah, I might take a little bit of
22.20s. Sorry about that, John.
No, you're good. I might take a little bit of MU short, just anticipating the rejection at 53.50. If we get a rejection there at all, or if we end up running up.
See what we get here.
Yeah, I took a little bit of the MU short. Holding about 200 shares left. I'll leave Mitch up since I think he's in a larger position than me. But
yeah, I'm in a big boy.
Yeah.
Taking a swing, guys.
Yeah, I made about $50 on it so far. I'm only up slightly on the rest. We break over 40. I'll probably get out the rest here. I was anticipating a hopeful break under 34 though. I'm gonna
I'm
short into a
hoping for
little bit.
another breakdown below 22s. That'll get me confident in the position.
I just added another 200 shares to this one. I'm anticipating the break under 30. And if we don't get it, that's okay, because I'm about breaking even on the day anyway right now.
Negative news getting put out about the president's top drug, hydrochloroquine. What ended up happening is a couple studies had to be actually retracted in this area. Why? Medical journalists reviewed that data on hydrochloroquine, and it's at the point that they have to take it off because they were unable to complete an independent audit of the data, so essentially deeming the study worthless. All right, definitely getting a spike here, guys, over the 20s. Trump's starting to talk here, so I'll pay attention to the speech for you guys. I'll let you guys know if I see anything.
Yeah, just to show you guys mine, this is mine right here. I'm holding 400 shares of MU. I'm trying to let it work. There's 29s. Yeah, I'm gonna get out another half there, and then I'm gonna hold 200 shares to see if we get a breakdown to, like, I don't know.
All right, big breakdown there. Nice rejection there.
Gonna hold the rest pretty close to break even and keep my small win.
All right, guys, I took 200 off there at break even so that I could add it back near the top if I get a bounce here.
All right, there's a nice breakdown of 27s here for MU. Holding 200 shares still. Still holding 100 shares here. I just got out most of it. I'm just going to let the rest work here. Up about $40, a little bit less. I mean, that's fine. I'm going to get out the rest here, just move on with it. I don't want to get too influenced by the speech.
He's talking about riot, and he's talking about how he'll share the National Guard to anybody that needs help for the riots.
Right now, this is
that.
Go ahead.
That he sent in the National Guard to Minneapolis, and in one night it was over.
Yeah, I think he needs to tread lightly with that, or he's gonna have more issues. You know?
Yeah, I'm almost at the point where I'm trying my best not to comment.
Yeah, he's just gotta chill, man. He needs to, he needs to understand the different dynamics.
All right, guys, looking great for me here. Now that we've cracked 90s, any push into 22s, and I'll add. If it breaks down through the VWAP, you might see me add also.
Yeah, MU might be a good short. It dropped down to the 18s. I just missed it.
Okay. Trump just said, I expect that we'll be higher than we were before next year. So the key there was next year, though. I think that's actually a negative sentiment.
We're bouncing back a little bit on MU. USO's still ripping up. I'm still holding that put out or that call option on that one. And I'm exactly break even. It's the same price I paid for it. But we get some moves up, it might look beneficial. Do we trade NASDAQ? Yeah, we trade NASDAQ stocks. We don't trade pink sheets.
All right, guys. He's pretty much trying to give his statement to why he did a good job through the COVID times, talking about restricting China quickly and those kinds of things. He also talked about the new Green Deal, something that I'll have to look into that I don't really know about. I guess it's a bill that I guess the Democrats are trying to push about renewable energy. So I'm gonna have to look into that. You know what's really interesting, guys, is how the Agos really trade during this time. Because you could tell that they're just all over the place.
Yeah, I'm looking at MU if it breaks under here. That's what I'm mostly watching. We break under 19s or 17s, we could have a short opportunity. Really, yeah, we break under 15s. It's going to be a shorting opportunity down to the whole $1.53 is what I'm looking for. So we get down one more penny. I'm in. All right, I'm in. 500 shares. We're going to try to let it work here and give it some time.
Good luck, John. Stick
Thank
to
you.
it. You got it.
Thanks, man. Hey, I appreciate the sub, Sketch. Welcome,
All right,
brother.
John, don't want to interrupt you too much. He's trying to really give positive sentiment here. Just want to at least state that.
Yeah, I might
Take
jump
back
out.
over.
No, I might jump out if he does. Yeah, I'm going to
If
jump
he
out.
is, just stick to your risk, you know? You got this.
Nah, I just got out. I just kept it small.
Look.
$20 loss, but small. I would rather just play off the momentum on the long side, which is, yeah, there goes MU. Bouncing up from 53.20 to 53.30 in like half a second. So glad I exited there. Happy with that intuition I had for sure. Now we still break under that level. I'll still take it, but I had to get out.
Yeah, momentum. You played the momentum there. Lots of swings right now.
Yep.
He's trying to hit China right now.
No,
Just
no,
to
man.
let you guys know.
This is gonna cause some more drops.
He's putting the blame on COVID on them. So that's what you're seeing here. I'm going to be trying to add here, guys, at 70s. If we crack 70s, I will be adding another 200 shares and try to knock this thing down, man. There we go. All right, once we break 70s, heads to 50s, I'm gonna take some off. He's tried to say something positive. He said that they're buying kind of the agriculture that they talked about. All right, guys, just took a little bit off there into the momentum. I think we might get a little push up, so I want to definitely secure some profit there. He said that the stock market is better than a V, that this is a rocket ship.
Hey, if he says it, you know.
I think that's fun. I'm enjoying it.
Yeah, we might get a short-term squeeze up just from him saying that.
All right, guys, taking another 200 off there at 55s. Make sure I pay myself. Anything above 80, I have to get out.
Yeah, not right
But
now,
I'm gonna let this try to break.
Yeah, I can't, buddy. Here, I can't. I'm gonna have to hang out with you after the stream, dude. Okay?
Well, you're gonna have to hang out.
Yeah, tell your son we'll play some Mario Kart later.
Man, I took a long
Okay,
on
he's starting to
AMD.
give the positive sentiment about the unemployment now.
I took a long on AMD, and my son came up to me and completely distracted me. I'm down $106. Hold on, I gotta get my wife to deal with him. Hold on.
All right, guys, he's talking about unemployment, how we were supposed to break 20%, and today we didn't. That's what he's trying to talk about.
Alright, guys, sorry, I'm back. I'm just frustrated because as soon as I took the trade, my son came up to me, and it's not his fault, but now I'm down $100. We'll bounce back, but aggravated now for sure. I'm still looking at USO though. I'm up in my options trade in that already. If I get up like 10%, I might take a little bit more. But I'm waiting to see if that pushes up and breaks highs a little bit more. What's Trump saying, Mitch? You there? What's up, dude?
Yeah, I'm here. I'm trying to pay attention to the speech. I'm sorry.
Oh, no, you're good.
So what was talked about right now, he's talking about how we're doing okay in the economy, but we don't have our biggest states open, and that's what's holding us back. So that if New York and California open, at least I'm trying to always give Trump's sentiment, not my own, guys. His sentiment is if those states open, we would be doing great right now. Okay, so Trump is trying to relate COVID now and that move down in the market to a hurricane. He said that with the hurricane, you don't know how bad it's going to be. He said that the big numbers have stopped on deaths, and he said that that's why you had to do it, to reopen. Guys, I'm stopped out there in CCL, took $82. I'm gonna look for a push up here. I might get re-short, but really this is the time that I want to kind of be more reactionary to what happens next. Yeah, the hurricane reference. I'm from Florida, so that was interesting.
Yeah, I'm making a little bit of money back on MU. I'm up a little bit, but frustrating. But I made most of it back. We're gonna let the last 200 shares work here and get out under 55. There we go. I'm out. Break even.
Okay. I'll help you out, John. Here, he's giving some really positive sentiment. He's saying that we are like a hurricane. As soon as it's over, everyone just goes out to the economy. He's saying that he doesn't want to mention anything of recession or even the crazier word, depression. So that's what he's trying to talk about now. These are definitely up and down range here, so I'm gonna pay attention to the SPY.
Yeah, I'm trading MU and AMD a decent amount here, but my focus is off. I'm gonna hold MU here. I'm trying to take 500 shares. I think I should probably scale down though. It's a relatively close to break-even day, and yesterday was a huge day for me, but I was doing well this morning. I think there's a few things I have to look at. One of them is maybe limiting the amount of trades that I take. I think I've been trading maybe a little bit too much. We'll see. There's 61s. All right, there's the market's about to break highs here, so I'm front loading onto this position. I'm gonna get in with the 1,000 shares here and see if we can get a rip with the market on MU. 62s.
He's saying that the experts predicted that the US would lose tremendous amount of jobs, but you will see that it will come back fast enough. Oh, here's a good one. He just said, I'm telling you, next year's will be good unless the wrong people get in here.
Trying to be them. Yeah. Hey, if that was the greatest movie speech ever, Sid. You know, I love that movie speech. I try to get my kids to watch Independence Day. They refuse, man. They just refuse.
All right, guys, time to feel the trade and nail the trade. Let's see what happens here.
All right, so like I said, 1,000 shares of MU here. We're holding. I'm gonna take 600 off if we can get a break above this high. Like this is the high we want to break right here at 63 or so, right there. So we're being patient with it, but this is the high we want to break. About break even so far though in this one. Nothing too crazy. Market pushing back up. Remember, the highs of the market itself are at 318.68. Very close to exiting this one. Like I said, we get under 50. I just gotta get out of here. Like I said, yesterday I made about $400, and so if I lose $100, $200 today, it's not gonna be the end of the world. Obviously, I would rather not, but I'm not gonna let it bug me too much if it does happen. And getting pretty close to exiting.
Alright guys, just took a little bit there. Gonna risk off the 22.10. Risk 10 cents first, and then I'll look if I need to get back in the trade.
Yeah, I just got out of MU. Huge drop very, very quickly. I think my problem is I'm probably trying to trade fundamental stuff, and ever since my son did that, it's kind of thrown me off a little bit.
So this is a quote from Trump. He said that no one has ever done as much as he has for the African American community.
Wait, did he say no president ever?
Yeah, that's what he said.
Oh, no president ever? That's absurd statement. That's an absurd statement. I mean, I get it. He's just trying to pump it up. I do think.
I'm doing my best to go on mute after that.
Yeah, I do think that it's like, listen. The fact that he says that is absolutely ridiculous because you have Lincoln, who abolished slavery, you know, which is why that quote is so absurd. I'll leave it at that.
I don't think I've ever bit my tongue this much. I could just say that.
Yeah, it's tough, man. Like I said, I've defended Trump in some ways, but when he says stuff like that, that's just absurd.
All right, stopped out there, guys.
Yeah, I've definitely scaled up Rounder. Listen, yeah, I'm up about $9,000 in this account if you can see it. Yeah, I'm up about 9,000. Really solid win. Nailing another long on MU. I finally caught it here, but I missed a large majority of the move. But yeah, I'm up about 9K in this account, Rounder. So if you're now joining us and you haven't been here in a while, I definitely have scaled up in the last few months. I'm gonna get out here, a little $60 win. I'll take it. But
all right. He's talking about the enforcement that he acted on the rioters and the thugs, like he says. You know, he's saying that he stopped it by force.
Alright, I did just catch another MU trade with 1,000 shares adding at the bottom. Holding 500 left, about to get out the rest. Can you give it one more second? We get under 55, yeah, I gotta get out. So only down $65 in the day, 2 nice wins. And I'll take it. Glad I jumped out of MU fast enough though there. Up 45% since I was here last. Yeah, nice, man. Yeah, I've scaled up just with the you know, the difference. I finally scaled up. You guys know me. It took me a long time. That's why it's like we had some people here trying to just like be weird with me about like I took like a $300 loss, but it's like I've been making thousands of dollars, some days $1,000 plus a day. Just taking a lot of, you know, bigger size trades. I'm gonna jump in here with 500 shares. And see if we get a quick move up to like 53.75 is ideal here for MU. We'll give it patience and just hold it under 50. But yeah, I've definitely been able to scale up some. Took me a long time, but I was able to. Another thing, guys, is that if you do want to use the same platform as us, as long as you're not in the US, they no longer accept US clients, unfortunately. But if you're outside of the US, you know, somebody was asking what the cheapest way to get started was. I think TradeNet intro packages are ridiculously cheap relative to everything else. One of the ways that we have gotten around the PDT rule historically is oh man, is being able to actively day trade on TradeNet and TEFs. Ooh man, I looked the other way. Took a small loss there. Yeah, I was looking. I don't know, man. We'll see. MU's been kind of choppy lately, so it's still pretty early for me. I'll probably at least trade for another 45 minutes. So we'll have some more trades to get into. But yeah, what I was saying though is like it's the cheapest way to get started. Like basically the way that it works is as long as you're outside the US, I do want to preface the rest of this, which is if you're based in the US, TEFs, which is their brokerage, is no longer accepting US clients, unfortunately. If you already have an account with them like me, you'll get to keep your account. But if you're in the US, you can't sign up for a new one, unfortunately. People outside of the US, you lucked out because you could still actively day trade on TEFs. There's no PDT rule once you're approved. And, basically the way it works is the base package is $3.99. Once you're approved to the funded account program with that, you get 14,000 in buying power to trade with. You can actively day trade and short stocks. And again, objectively speaking, I think that's extremely cheap for new traders to get started. It really gives new traders a very cheap way to, you can spend $400 or less and be able to get 14,000 in buying power to trade with no PDT rule, shorting ability, and a lot of other cool stuff. And I think that's very rare. It operates like a prop firm, and so there's a 70-30 profit split, and there's a max loss of 700. But again, you're spending $3.99 to be able to trade 14,000, and you can even lose 700, which is almost twice as much as the $400 you're paying for it. And so again, if you're outside of the US, I think it's a no-brainer. It's going to help you gain experience in the market, and it comes with the course, demo account, and access to their chat room. And I think it's just a really cheap way to get started. Honestly, I'm kind of bummed out. I'm not going to be able to sign up for another account after this. But again, I'm up $9,000 and at over $9,000, and so I think I'll be fine, and I might be able to continue growing this account up to over 25K. If you do make profit in the account, you can withdraw once per month. It's a wire transfer. Sometimes, brother. But yeah, there's the link if you want to check it out. Who do you recommend if you're in the US that doesn't have PDT rule? Nobody really. I mean, there's not really any other options. I mean, you can trade on Ustock Trade if you only go long. You can trade on Webull and you can get 2 free stocks, but you're gonna have to follow the PDT rule. No. I mean, I was at about 3,500 in profit. In the last month, I brought 3,500 up to 9,000. I had my largest win ever on. I can't remember. I think it was on Uber. I made like 4,000 or 5,000 on it. Alright, market's breaking highs again. I'd like to find something that follows the market a little bit better here. See if I can jump in MU again. Because the market's breaking highs and I want to find something that pushes up with the market. I'm in with 500 shares of MU. But yeah, with that, I mean, I'm going to take bigger losses as well, and that's okay. Like, every day is not going to be perfect. That's why, like, we had some people that got weird with me because I took a few $100 losses, and they just tried to make fun of me for it. And it's like, dude, like, losses are going to happen. Like, no matter what you do, like, you're going to have some tough days. You're always going to revenge trade sometimes. Like, no trader's perfect. Even if you have the most experience ever, you're always going to do it. And it's just about catching yourself and readjusting if you can. There's 55s. And it's a process for sure. You get better at it you get better as you gain experience in the market, but even still, you're always going to slip up sometimes, I think. 55s, come on, let's get up there. I'm going to sell half here at $35 in profit. I'm going to hold 200 shares, see if we rip above 60s. Oh man, I looked the other way and I'm about break even in this one. I'll give it one more second. get out a little bit more here and just hold these 100 shares in case we get a rip over 60 like I'm talking about. I have a question. If I cover a call option and profit from it, do I collect the premium that I paid for it once the option expires? So it should tell you how much you're up, and like you're just gonna net that much. So like I'm holding a USO call option. I am currently up $4. The option costs $165, and so I am gonna get $169 back with that, if that makes sense. There's 60s. I'm gonna just get out the rest here and just take my money. I'm only down 60 bucks. Small day. I don't know, man. I never traded G in US, brother. Yeah, I'm trading options sometimes. I mean, I've been trading options in the last few weeks. This is my options account on Robinhood. Like this is what my account's at right now. So just to show you, in the last month, really in the last week, I'm up about 30% in the last week. Small deposit though. Last month I'm up about 34%. Haven't actually lost yet on any of my option trades. So we're gonna try to build this up. It was a $200 deposit, roughly like 200 and something small. And so we're just gonna try to build this up as much as we can, along with my other accounts. What's up, Steve? Live stream, what do you mean? No, we're not gonna do one for just trading options. Like we're gonna keep it probably a little bit you know, diversified. We're gonna probably trade a lot of different things here. I'm gonna get 500 shares of MU here. Break even right now. Got in at like 59. No, the new channel is just going to be where the live stream switches over. So, like, I don't know when we're going to make the switch. Probably once we build up some subscriber base there. But once we build up a subscriber base on the new channel, we're going to make the switch to a dedicated live stream channel. And so, like, with that, on this channel, it's just going to allow us to post more daily content on this channel. Like, we'll be able to post, like, you know, multiple times a week instead of just on weekends on this channel. And then we're going to keep the live stream exclusive to the new channel once we do make the switch. Everything else is going to stay the same. Like, we're still going to do it free. It's still going to be a live stream. We're going to trade the same probably. Just we're going to have a dedicated live stream channel, and we're going to keep this channel and just upload videos every day here. That way we can upload a lot more content and just put more content out for everybody. And so with that said, if you want to check out the second channel, go subscribe to that, and here's the link. And like I said, we are going to be switching over to a dedicated live stream channel soon. I'm not sure when, and so the faster everybody can go subscribe to that channel, the faster we will make the switch. So yeah, I will. I still got to work on the channel some. At this point, I'm just trying to build up. I'm just trying to build up subs now. Yeah, just go check out the Nightbot link. I'll delete that.
All right, guys. Trump talking about vaccine talk now. It's just going to be a big part, I think, of the speech.
All right, here's the break. There we go. All right, I'm gonna take another half off here. Holding 200 shares left. Huge rip up. Gonna take another half off. Hold 100 shares. See if you're gonna move over 75. I'm at 53.73 now, but just scaled out of most of it. And that is how you come back from a $200 losing day. Anything under 75, yeah, I just gotta get out. So down $5.
My man talking about his wall.
No.
He said that he pretty much wants to keep the borders closed because of COVID.
Alright, I just jumped back into MU with 500 shares here. We're gonna try to let this work on the rest. I'm gonna get out here. This is a big squeeze down, so. Oh no. Oh, I must have hit. I must have hit the wrong button. I got out. Down 77. Yeah, probably down about 100 and something after commissions, but that's alright. 2 steps forward, 1 step back. Made $400 yesterday. If I lose 170 something bucks, it'll be alright today. See if I can scale in with 1,000 shares here. I'm gonna look for a bounce, a quick bounce up. In with 1,000 shares here. Gonna look for a move back up to 75 if we can get it. That's what I'm looking for. Gonna keep a pretty tight risk here. $70. I'm gonna sell half there. I'm holding 500 shares left. Gonna look for the breakout over 75 here. See if we get a breakout over this high right here is what we want to see. There we go. Let's hit some more off there. Hold 200 shares left. That got me to about break even though. Kind of a choppy day for me though. I'm kind of going back and forth a lot. Burning up some commissions too, unfortunately. but it's alright. Not going to scale out anymore. Just going to take the rest off, be done. Mostly looking to get in on dips here for the most part. There's 80s.
Seeing a huge spike in volume there. A lot of volume being thrown up on the ask here. Might have to get out. Take a big hit here in CCL. I'm trying to focus in here. The real key is today's, definitely more of a high risk day. So I'm trying to push here. We'll see what happens. We get a rejection here, but it needs to reject right here. He's gonna sign an executive order right now. So it's big reaction expected here.
On what? What's the executive order?
He's not trying to give it out.
What?
He's just trying to sign it in front of you so you feel positive. No one has the room for it. The reporters are going crazy trying to ask him questions.
Well, this will be a big
Said,
move.
how would one of the reporters just asked, how would a better economy have helped George Floyd?
I don't know.
He's I can't even talk anymore. This is just too much. So he's pretty much saying that that because of the economy being better, kind of limited the reaction, and that if we didn't reopen, it would have been worse. Stuff like that.
It's the bill Senate passed every Friday. I'm gonna jump in with 500 shares here at 77 and risk off of 74. See if we get a squeeze up. There's some risk to me doing this, but I'm about break even in it right now.
Can't blame you. I'm taking major risks today too, so.
I got out. $25 loss. Small.
All right, now Vice President's taking over. Definitely seeing a positive reaction here. I'm just trying to control my loss now. See when I can get out here. If I can get a dip right here towards my entry, I'll definitely take out a majority of the trade just in case we do get pushed back up here. Break this, I gotta get out no matter what, guys.
So Barty, we're using TradeNet and Tefs. They only allow people from outside the US to sign up, and basically they have different packages. Their base package is $3.99, I believe, right now. With that, it comes with a course, demo account, and chat room access, and it's just a very similar thing to a prop firm, because once you pay for the package, as long as you're outside of the US, you should be approved for the funded account program, which once you're approved, you get 14,000 to trade with for basically, like I said, for 400 bucks. Once you're approved, you get 14,000 to trade with. There's no PDT rule, and you can day trade and short stocks, withdrawing once per month on the profit you make. Now, there is a 70-30 profit split with the base package, and there's a max loss of 700. But again, I mean, as long as you're outside the US, you could still use them, and the benefits I think are very clear. Like you get 14,000 to trade with, no PDT rule, day trading ability, shorting ability for $400, as well as the course and the demo account and access to their chat room. And I just think if you're outside the US, I think it's a no-brainer. I mean, obviously if you're in the US, you're kind of SOL, but if you're outside the US, I still think it makes a lot of sense. And since we signed up before, they do let people, if you've already signed up with them and have an account with them, they're going to let you keep your account, but just they're not going to accept any new US signups, unfortunately. But there's the link if you want to check them out. A great way to help support our channel as well here. And we're researching more options for US traders too. So hopefully we'll have some more options for US traders we're going to try out and have some fun with. The SPY is just a mini S&P 500, Leroy. So like there's the S&P 500 whose symbol is SPX. And then there's the S&P 500, whose symbol is SPX. And then there's the mini S&P 500, or the leveraged, basically the leveraged S&P, which is the SPY. So the symbol for the SPY is SPY. We just say the SPY. It's just basically what the overall market is doing. Okay, well yeah, then if you want to check it out, there's the link, Barty. Look at to use our platform. Just go check out that link, brother. Hey, I appreciate the sub. It looks like we got some new sub here. Hey, I appreciate the sub, Jonathan. Welcome, man. Sketch. Appreciate the love, guys. Appreciate the support.
I'm sorry, I've been muted. Talking to myself over here. Alright, guys, taking my last attempt here. CCL. We'll see if we get it or not. A lot of volume came in there. 1.3 billion. So anything really above this, got to get out and call it a day. But if we do get the crackdown from here, I'll be able to make my money back. So let's see what happens. Risk and reward, that's all I'm going to try. Probability, if it goes my way, it goes my way. Can't really be upset, just kind of stay in the battle.
Yes, sir. So I'm kind of looking at MU. If this doesn't follow through and I don't find a trade here, I'm just going to hang it up. Here's 83s. Looks good. Cover some more. We're going to see if we get a nice little rip up there too.
Alright, let's see if we can nail this down here.
Just covered a little bit more, holding 200 shears. I'll put Mitch back up now. What's up, Barty? I see you, bro. What's up, man? You can keep saying that. Oh, is this Hero? What? Okay. Barty, why are you getting mad, bro? Welcome, dude. Welcome. Thanks for subscribing, bro.
Yeah, Steve. Steve talking about in the chat. Sorry to interrupt there, but Steve talking about in the chat there about maybe I should follow with my plan more often, and that happens, guys. Definitely getting squeezed here, guys. About to get out. Anything above this 67, got to get out no matter what. But that can happen sometimes. Sometimes you're what I call it recency bias. That's really what happened here, and that can happen. We'll see what we get right here. If we get this immediate crash back down, but if not, hey, that's how it is. I was looking to push some risk today, and sometimes you're gonna pay the price when you do that.
Yeah, it happens, brother. Don't stress it.
Yeah, a lot of volume getting there, pushed on the upside.
And there's 88.
All right, guys, getting out right here. Anything above this, got out. Boom. All right, guys, it's gonna be a definitely a max loss day for me, but that happens. Was glad that was able to see some people make some profits. Earlier talk of potential 10 a.m. going green. That was the original talk pre-market, and you could see it in the CCL. 10 a.m. was essentially the bottom of CCL, and from that point on, the whole hour we were green. Why did I go into short? It could have been recency bias, but really it's not a matter of trying to think about that now. The only thing you can do is just get yourself more upset. So the real key here is always trying to understand the trend, and sometimes you can't get too biased in one direction. You guys could always learn from our mistakes, and just like you guys can learn from our profits.
I got out of mine on MU as well. I mean, I'm about break even. USO is still working in my direction. I'm up about 14 bucks on my USO call option. If I get it up to like 30 or 40 bucks, I'm just gonna profit like 20-30% on it again and just keep grinding a little bit. That's all I really want to do.
Alright guys, if you guys want me to take a look at any other chart before I go ahead and get on out of here, definitely go ahead and put it up in the chat. And like always, guys, we're going to let you know about the new channel that will be starting up. Really, it's not really going to be a new channel. It's just going to be a transition from this. Everything you see here, everything you see here, guys, us trading live, showing you everything. We're just going to transition it to a different channel. And the real goal of that is to give you guys more content so that you guys can come on this channel to find our videos and the other channel to see our stream. So like always, guys, definitely hit the subscribe. We're even thinking about different ways that we could kind of start streaming there beforehand, but we got to go ahead and do our own research. The real key is, guys, we will be there, so hit the sub now and look for it. The best thing you can do is hit the bell so that the moment that we do go start streaming on there, you guys will go ahead and know.
Yep. Yeah, so there's the, oh man, alright, so yeah, there's the live stream in the chat. Hey, appreciate the sub, Nick Lee. But yeah, if you want to subscribe to our new channel that is going to be kind of a dedicated live stream channel, just sub to the link in the chat. That's going to be our new one. We haven't actually posted any comment or any content on there yet, but that's going to be our new channel, and that's where we're going to be doing our live streams. We're going to give ourselves a few weeks to switch over, make the switch, but once that happens, that's what we're going to be doing. I'm long and Snap, guys, with 1,000 shares. I'm just giving everybody a heads up. I just took Snap long at 1,000 shares. We're going to see if we can break over the whole dollar here. I actually appreciate that, Steve, because actually Steve mentioned it and I looked at it and I like the recent high, the daybreak we got there. And so we're going to try to make some money on this one. Ideally, I need it up to like 2002, 2003 for a breakout of the whole dollar if we can get it, and if not, that's okay. This will probably be my last trade for today. Kind of chopping back and forth for sure today.
Yep, the chop fest. Good luck, John.
Hey, thanks, man.
All right, guys. Just want to give out to the chat and everyone. If you guys have any videos that you guys want to see done or any specific topics covered, definitely go ahead and put it up in the chat, and I can start working on that this weekend. One of the things that I think is most important is getting the content that you guys want. So if you guys can go ahead and let us know any topics, or maybe even just cover a stock that you guys want to see covered, definitely put it in the chat. I will go ahead and look at it. I will do the research. I'll go into SEC filings, fundamentals, technicals, what's the story. You guys let me know. I'll work for you.
Yes, sir. Yeah, I think especially like with the amount of success I've had in my last like 5 investments and swing trades, I'm going to be starting to focus on them a lot here as well. Again, like just to put it into perspective, and that's the type of content we're going to be dropping on this channel once we do make the switch over to the other one. But yeah, just to put it into perspective, guys, like 2 weeks ago I called out UAL, talking about how I was very long biased in it, and within that 2 weeks UAL ripped up 30-40%. I also called Walgreens, which is up huge, MGM, which is up big in the last 2 weeks. I made money on DLPN, and I made money on Hertz, you know, and I know a lot of people took the Hertz trade with me, so I don't know if I'd recommend those type of trades on a daily basis, but, you know, we made some pretty big percentage gains on all of those trades so far in the last few weeks, and so, you know, I think that it's definitely been fun to do it, and we're going to drop some more videos on that type of stuff, definitely, you know, more often from here on out. Should be fun. Hey, what's up, Felix? Hey, yeah, no stress, brother. I'm trying to give Snap a little bit of time here, but it's kind of extended at the top as well, though. That's what I really have to be careful. At this point, Snap's a little up there.
All right, team. Like always, if you guys want to check out the platform that John and I use on these streams, it is no longer for U.S. clients, but definitely if you're outside of the United States and you're looking for a high-quality platform that you can get a funded account program, definitely check out TradeNet. It's going to give you, it gives you a package to go ahead and learn, an educational package. It also gives you cheap commissions, an ability to short, and I know there's a lot of traders that are outside the United States looking for a method to trade in the US markets, but also limit their risk. I think this would be definitely a great option for you if you're outside the United States and are looking to go ahead and start trading but limit those risks. Check out TradeNet.
Yep. Yeah, the base package is like $3.99. There's not going to be, once you're approved, again, only for outside the U.S. clients, once you're approved, you can actively day trade and short on those funded accounts, and, you know, they give you a decent amount of buying power, shorting ability, a lot of cool stuff. So check out the link in the chat if you want to see more, if you want to check out the platform we use. And, yeah, like I said, this will be my last trade on Snap.
All right, guys, that's going to do it for me. John will still be in a little bit, but like always, guys, definitely hit the sub, hit the like. I'll see you guys. I'm going to go work on some videos, go work on some more content for us.
Yeah, they're no longer accepting U.S. clients, unfortunately. It is what it is. Like I said, regulation changes often, and it's just part of it, you know, unfortunately. We can still trade our own. Like, I've traded this account, and I've been signed up for a while, and so I'll get to keep my account, but they're not going to allow U.S. signups moving forward. It actually shows that they're following the regulation with some of the stuff that they are, you know, doing, and so I think that even makes it more stable for people outside the U.S. over there, but unfortunately for us U.S. people, it's kind of a buzzkill for us, unfortunately, but it is what it is, you know. Regulation's going to change. The trading world is very fickle with regard to regulation, so it's unfortunate, but This happened Monday. Monday, King. Alright, so I'm still holding this. We're going to give it time. Yeah, maybe I should have held it, Chris. Yeah, no stress. Hey, well, my mom's Canadian, and so, you know. My mom's not actually Canadian, but she lives in Canada. My stepdad's Canadian. So, might have to go visit up there, you know. I appreciate it, Steve. Yeah, I'm probably about to. I'm not gonna hold this one for super long. It's a small losing day. Like I said, if you guys watched the stream yesterday, I made $400 yesterday, and so like with that, if I lose if I lose $20, $30, or if I lose $100 today after commissions, it's very small. 2 steps forward, 1 step back type of thing. And we get down to 93s here. I'm out of snap, and I'm just going to close this thing down. Remember to subscribe, though, guys. We do this live every day. We're not experts here. We're not gurus, but we do this live for free every single weekday morning on YouTube. And so if you want to join us again, just be sure to hit that subscribe button. Click the bell if you want to get an alert. Like we do go live every single weekday right here for free. And so if you want to see that and you want to keep watching us without having to search for it every morning, just click the subscribe button down there and then click the bell next to it. You'll get an alert every time we upload live, every time we publish live and we start to go live. You'll be there to watch us. I don't think so, King, but I'm not sure. You want to ask them that, brother. Hero, you don't want the package, man. You're just, you know. I appreciate it, Brennan. Thank you, bro. Yeah, I'm about to exit this one, I think. The bid is what's making me scared here. It's down at 93. 94. Okay, that's better. Oh, also, guys, y'all want to join the Discord that we have? We do have a Discord that we kind of talk about upload stuff after the stream a lot. And so if you want to join our Discord, go check out this link here. There's our Discord link. You can join that and get... it just kind of hang out with us once the stream is over. Ooh, MU hurts, man. It hurts, guys. It hurts, guys. Oh, wait, I already got a window up. I'm looking at MU here. Ooh, my USO option is doing lovely, lovely. Let me see what's at right now. And honestly, guys, I never thought I was that good at options, but like, look at me now. I'm up 40% in the last month in my options account. 40%. I mean, that's a pretty solid win. And if I can do that consistently with my options trades, you might see me start to take some bigger sizing with options. I'm just going to see how much I can grow this $200 options account up. Again, I turned $200 into $300 basically. And so with that, if I start to continue to if I continue to do this well with options, you're gonna see me start to trade options a whole lot. I'll say that. You're gonna see me start trading them much more. It's not a song link. I just use Epidemic Sounds. This song is called Night at Newport Beach. I know, man. I know. I know, Sid. I was talking about it, bro. I was talking about it. I should have taken it. This is taking too long on Snap. The question here is, when do I get out of this option? I am up $18 today, so 11.5%. Ooh, I do not like that drop on Snap. I'm probably about to get out here. Yeah, I'm out. I'm just going to take my break-even roughly trade there. Alright, well guys, I'm going to close it down with a $46 loss today. Very, very small, very, very minor. Nothing too significant. Another thing before I close it down, guys, if you want to check out trade ideas, these are legit the best scanners in trading for sure. Like, look at this. They have earnings that you can check out. They have, this. It shows you all the big earnings releases today. They have account building stocks, and so you can see stocks that build accounts, and these have really helped me with my options. They have an options section here too, and these have been super beneficial in my options trades as well here. So you can see the options section, and it shows you different options plays. You got swing trading ideas, which is super, beneficial for options and swing trades. They got pre-market scanners. They got a lot of dope stuff here. And like I said, I think there's a lot of benefits. They have cannabis stocks. I think there's a lot of benefits of using trade ideas. And so if you want to check them out, I'll post this link here. They got gaps in the morning if you want to see gaps. They have all these different gappers that are really popping off here. And so if you want to use trade ideas, you could use our promo code and get 15% off of trade ideas scanners by using them. And so if you want to check out trade ideas, let me find the link here. I know I got it somewhere. Yeah, I'm in the money with my option. Let me find it. Sorry, let me get the trade ideas link for you, team. Honestly, they're super dope scanners. Honestly, they very, very valuable scanners. Yeah, there they are. Hey, Nightbot, my man, Nightbot, helping me out, dropping that knowledge on me. Here, I'll make it so that you don't have to create an email for it. Hold on. I changed it a little while ago. Alright. There you go. I changed it for you, bro. Just for you, man. I changed it so you don't need a phone number to sign up to our Discord. So I got you, bro. There you go. If you want our Discord link one more time, I got you. Here's the link. Yeah, y'all join our Discord. We've got thousands of people on our Discord. I think we got about 3K people now. But yeah, there's our Discord. Later, team. Have a good day. We'll see you guys next time. And have a good day. Later, guys.